The Mighty Reds take on Arsenal. Classic match, but I don't think this is going to shape up to be a classic. I think we're going to get it handed to us, if I'm honest, on Sunday. Worst league campaign that I've ever seen. So yeah, I think they're switched off now, and I think Arsenal are going to take full advantage. My prediction is 3-1 to Arsenal. I hope I'm wrong, but I can't see it.
Aye. So my prediction for the Arsenal game is that I'll probably get through to half-time, and then I'll turn it off, and I'll watch the 99 semi-final on YouTube again.
All right then, Manchester United versus Arsenal. This will be the third time we played them. I haven't beat them yet. Got a good draw. But you're never really hopeful when you go to Old Trafford now, are you? Which is saying something. But I think it'll be another 2-2, maybe a 3-3, maybe a 1-1. All I know is that it'll be a draw, and all I know is that none of our forwards will score. Absolutely not. No chance. It will be the defenders. Maybe Dallo will get a goal, and maybe Onana will end up sticking one in the net. Genuinely, probably more chance of that than a forward. Up the Reds, as always. We got this. Maybe.
Back again, Pima prediction again. Arsenal at Old Trafford. I can't say we beaten some big teams. I'm going for 2-0 win United up the way and up the Paddock.
Hello, it's me, Dave, the London cabbie. This weekend sees a bit of a derby for me, as Arsenal are the most popular team in the London cab trade. That said, I can't stand them. They've got a bit of a Midas over us at the minute, which is not pleasant. But I see that because I'm going to let my heart rule my head. I see that's finishing tomorrow, and I'm predicting a scoreline of the famous Manchester United 2, Arsenal 1. One love, MUFC.
Welcome to Stretford, Paddock, Man United versus Arsenal. Arsenal can't win the league, and fingers crossed we can't get relegated, but pride is on the line. And I know, Ronaldo, you hate Arsenal more than any other club.
Has there ever been a weirder United versus Arsenal fixture where it doesn't seem like there's
nothing on the line?
There's too much on the line between them both. I feel like United versus Arsenal used to be games much bigger than this, and it's not even just the absence of quality and talent in the United team. Obviously, we've got some of our better players injured as well. But just even when we've got the full complement of players, Arsenal as well, they basically have all their better players or forward players not playing as well. So it feels like it's United versus Arsenal, and we're expecting just a bit of a struggle fest and a little bit of a bog, really, which is really weird for a match of this magnitude usually. And it's one of my biggest personal fixtures of the season. It always is, because I see Arsenal as rivals off the pitch and rivals on it. And I just don't like them.
Fair enough. Nathan, do you agree with that? Is it a nothing game considering where United are in the league and Arsenal?
I wouldn't say nothing because of the history, but I just think it's one of them things where Arsenal, I think they know that they're out of the race, so they don't have to go and usually when they're in a struggle and they need the points, we kind of can put them in a bit of a struggle game. But today we just got to play for pride. To be honest, I just hope we don't get battered. That's all I'm hoping.
Hope we don't get battered. Make sure you're getting involved in the comments. We're going to get to the lineup very, very soon when Ethan gets it on the screen. No Højlund today, and I think both of you weren't surprised or disappointed, Ronaldo.
Do you know what? People would say, why is Højlund starting again? Oh, Højlund again, whenever the starting lineup would come. But with all that we've got injured, there was nowhere else to play there. Do you know what I mean? Literally, Eriksen's had to come into one of the wide 10 positions. Xerxes, who doesn't look like he's a striker. Look at the way the dynamics of the front three that's Amram's had to put out there just to get an excuse to have Højlund out of the team.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? That's the reason why is because we don't really have much option outside of him and Xerxes. And Xerxes is not exactly pulling up trees. He's playing better than Højlund is. So I think the fact that he's not playing and he's on the bench is obviously an indictment on him, but it's just the way United are playing in general as well. But I'm not too disheartened about Højlund not starting, which is a bit of an odd one because I'd think in a game against Arsenal, usually the way that you do beat them or cause them trouble is if you've got athletic, powerful, speedy players that can kind of hurt them on the counter, because they do defend. They basically rely on Saliba and Gabriel to defend in 1v1 situations, and they've got really good players at the back. But with that front three, you're not seeing how you're really going to trouble Arsenal's defence, which is one of the better defences in Europe, not just in the Premier League. But
there's only Xerxes there really with a physical presence up front, isn't there, Nathan? So you are going to worry about that. What did you make when you heard the Højlund news?
To be fair, it doesn't really matter. Out of any of them you play, apart from Obi, I want to see play because he can make chances for himself. He's had a few chances himself, only in that little space of time that he's been playing. Whereas the others don't seem to be able to get themselves in positions where they're going to test the keeper. You know, that's what you need. You just need someone to test the keeper. And one thing, for all his good work and all his nice touches, all his flicks and all that, Xerxes looks really good. But then there's like you say, he doesn't look like a striker. He doesn't look like anyone who's going to be dangerous to score goals. He will look good other than that. If he was on the pitch, you know, just playing football between each other with no goals, doing little skills and stuff, you'd be like, yeah, Xerxes was sick today. Yeah. But like, we need goals. Like, that's the only part that I'm really like, man, we haven't got really anybody there apart from, like I said, Obi, who I'd love to see play.
Yeah, Xerxes is a bit like the glue in it between the striker. You're sort of missing someone to run on from his touches. What have you made from Eriksen? He's been getting a little bit more running the team, whether that's down to injuries or not, Ronaldo.
I think just because Eriksen's one of the people in the team that has a technical ability to like keep the ball. Outside of that, his legs have gone, which has happened obviously for a number of reasons, just age. He went through something life-threatening as well. Because Eriksen was always someone that wasn't blessed with pace, but he was someone that got about the pitch really well. He always secretly was with top metrics for like distance covered, and I think he even did that in the latest Euros, playing for Denmark. So he's one of them players that runs a lot, just doesn't go anywhere that quickly. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So he covers ground, but not at a pace.
Not at a pace, do you know what I mean? But
Tertis won the race.
Yeah. But I feel like maybe someone like Eriksen but the thing is, I think we need outlets today, and we don't have any. That's my major issue. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at the team, and I'm thinking, we're just trying to stop them. We're just trying to stop them today. Do you know what I mean? And probably, but I don't see how we hurt them offensively. I think we can defensively do a job, but the other way, I'm not quite sure, because obviously Lindelof as well. The less said, the better.
We haven't seen him for a while though. He's been injured for so long. He's come back, not really looked like anything. When he was at his very best, he was like a sevens. Like I used to call him, just like a number 7. He's just like good at everything, but not very good or amazing. Like anybody who's more than good is going to do him some trouble. So that's the tough part. At the moment, he's not even fully fit, fully match fit. So he's not even at 7s at the moment.
Yeah, so you expect Arsenal to sort of get him down that side when they're attacking us. Interesting with Delot swapping over to go on the left-hand side this week as opposed to midweek. He come up to a lot of criticism. If we're going to get attacking, it is going to be down that left-hand side with Delot and Garnacho. What do you make of that, Ronaldo?
Do you know what? Delot and Garnacho, I'm interested to see how that works, because when Garnacho plays in these 10 positions, he has this tendency to drift wider anyway. And that's why I feel like Maz on that side will make more sense, because he's probably better doing like the opposite movement, which is invert a little bit and get into them pockets when he goes into the forward areas and allow Garnacho to be the wide player where he's a lot more comfortable. But Delot, as we know, can't really do them things. And he's usually the one that when we're hitting the big switches to that side, you've got Delot and it's him facing up the opposition fullback trying to make something happen, and it's a bit of an eyesore in it when he does that slow, I tweeted it, that slow loopy step over he does, do you know what I mean? And then nothing happens of it. But I'm not sure. You know what? You're usually a little bit more positive than me, Nathan. Do you see any positives in that front three? Because obviously you see how powerful Arsenal are at the back.
Yeah.
What have we got there to really hurt them?
I think the only thing that we've got is the pace of Garnacho trying to get him beyond. And but this is a kind of game where I'm not sure he'll find that much space. It might be difficult, but if we are going to get something going, it's usually from Garnacho and his runs. And now whether he does anything after the run and gets him behind, that's another story. But if, like I say, I'm looking at that and I can't really see too much apart from a set play. I can't see much apart from a set play. I don't think we're even going to get a clear shot on goal today.
Really? So we had Matthew Baker in the chat who said set pieces are our only hope.
Yeah.
Which is ironic considering Arsenal. I don't think they've scored since they played us last time, since the set piece.
It's been a long time for that, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what's going to happen today, don't you? It's written on. Casemiro's been playing a bit better than we usually expect before. Usually it's part of the season, you know, putting his feet up and hoping for the summer move. But he's come out and said he wants to stay at United and stuff. What have you made of him recently?
To be fair, I've always been a person who thinks that his experience is passing, his first time passing around the corners and, you know, putting the ball into the box. We don't have anyone really that does that. You know, we're going to lose out with his legs, we know that. But with what he does make up for it, in this formation where you've got an extra man defensively, you know, I would rather play him anyway myself. And then obviously you have Ugarte, who I'd love to play as well.
Big miss today, isn't he?
Yeah, you do need them legs around. And when you look at the team, it's a few too many players without legs or getting older, where they're just not going to be able to get about the pitch for long enough. So it's a case where you're just going, wow, athleticism devoid of athleticism in that whole squad. So it's a bit scary looking at it, wondering where the excitement's going to come from. And I can only see Garnacho really. That's it. And there's not a lot there either, so I don't know.
Could be a Bruno masterclass. I mean, we've been in the press a lot recently about his leadership skills and being a captain. Today might be the captain's performance that we need from Ronaldo.
I think we're always kind of got that reliance on him in terms of from a creative aspect anyway. And obviously Eriksen probably has a little bit of creation in him. Xerxes as well. It's just about outside of Bruno, who's playing in a double pivot, who can you confidently say is going to put the ball in the net today when we get the opportunity? It feels like we might have to rely on a fluky, someone pulling one out of the bag out of nowhere, a Casemiro long range effort, or a Casemiro or De Ligt getting on the end of a set piece, and then you're up against Arsenal, who are a very big and powerful side that don't really concede much against set pieces, but they're dangerous the other way. They aren't quite as dangerous in the last few months as they were early in the season. I think their set piece goal scoring has definitely dropped a bit. I don't know if people have got the better of it, or the fact that they lost Bukayo Saka, who was, people always talk about the dark arts and them being a big side, but it was also a lot to do with the calibre of the delivery.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka would put it on the money 9 times out of 10, so they've lost that as well. But I think that's at least a big enough side where you've got Xerxes, who's got size, Casemiro's good in the air, and then you've got 3 centre-halves. You should be able to deal with Arsenal from set pieces, hopefully. But I would look at it and think, are we going to score our own maybe and try and nick something? But honest to God, it's the one game I wish I could be so much more positive about it, because I don't care about form. When I come up against Arsenal as a United fan, I'm wanting to win and I'm wanting to upset the party, and I'm struggling to look at the team, and I've not seen their team yet, but I can probably guess what it is. And I'm trying to be positive about it, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm with them pretty much already through in the next round of the Champions League. You know, they're not going to be worried about midweek, whereas Man United do need to sort of have one eye on that. Mazraoui, sort of, he was magnificent when he first started, then he had a dip. Seems to have leveled off now. I'm a bit concerned about down that right-hand side, because you've got the lack of pace, Lindelof, Mazraoui, and Eriksen. There's going to be nothing down there, is there?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. We'll have to see the starting lineup of Arsenal, see who's coming up on that side.
I'm trying to have a look at that now.
But whoever it is, either of the two of the players that play on the left, so that'll be what's his name now? Brazilian winger. Martinelli, that's it. And
he's back on the bench now, yeah.
And the boy from Brighton who always comes on, Trossard, he always does well, to be honest. He's a really intelligent player. So if he's playing off the left, it'd be very dangerous as well. So I think that's what I mean. Arsenal are pretty dangerous, regardless. I think they'll have a good enough side. Here we are, Trossard, Waneri. I want to see what these guys are about, Merino and Nueri. I've not really seen it. I've just heard how good they've been doing. And there will be a handful for us, that's for sure. So, you know, looking at that team, I can see they're clearly the favourites. And they're going to be strong. They got pace throughout the team in different areas. And we're just going to have to be good enough to do a defensive job today. We're going to have to defend this, you know.
Is the defence good enough for Ronaldo?
Do you know what? I think if you set up a strong 5-4-1 low block, you are going to be difficult to score against. And that's if Arsenal even had their full complement of attackers, never mind makeshift attacking three. That's why I was kind of drifting towards the possibility of this being a 0-0, if I'm honest.
You really think they won't score?
Or it being really, really tight. I think it'll be tight because if we're clever, we'll probably have to sit deep and just hope for the best, because the way we've been open in certain games when we've had the ball against Arsenal, they're a little bit too good for us to allow them that space and time, even with the players that they've got there. And yeah, I think it's going to be a massive slug. And Arteta's actually the type where, I alluded to this earlier in the week, that he might actually try and lure United into a false sense of security and not actually press that high. Do you know what I mean? Let us creep up, get the ball, think like, oh shit, we're in the game a little bit. So that when they actually get the ball to attack, they're in more favourable scenarios rather than it just being us them penning us in when we've got everyone behind the ball. And then, you know what I mean?
That's how the last game played out though.
That's
pretty
what
much, wasn't it? Because we were doing the watch-along and like I was like, this is the Arsenal that everyone's singing about. And then they did the set piece. Sort of lulled them in. And then we've got the defence. De Ligt's been playing a lot better recently, Nathan.
Yeah, he has. He's done well. I've always liked him, to be honest. I do see times where he gets a bit flustered and kicks the ball out when he shouldn't. He should have the experience to just relax on it and pass it around. But look, he's got a little bit more mobility than like the likes of Maguire. I think he's a slightly better player than Maguire. He can get about, he can pass the ball, and he's a danger on set pieces as well. It's a big unit. And he's actually got better throughout the season as well. So he's coming into his own, he's learning the Premiership, he's understanding what it's about now. And he's just feeling comfortable, he looks comfortable. I'm happy with him. Obviously I would like him to score a few more goals from set plays, but look, it is what it is right now. I can't ask for too much. Okay, let's do it all right. He's doing
leveling
all right.
your expectations out. Were you infused at all, Ronaldo? Obviously the level of the opponent and the handball, and we should have won that game, but with us controlling the game in the first 45 minutes, that's been better than we have previously. I know it's a different opposition today, but I know Amorim's been vocal about wanting to control games.
That Real Sociedad side was really poor, though. That's honest to God, they were poor, but there was actually such a huge physicality and athleticism difference as well between the teams you play in the Premier League and Real Sociedad. I looked at them and they've been really poor this season as well. I think they're around 10th, 11th in La Liga, and they've lost all their better players, and they didn't have Zubimendi in midfield. It was one of them where I was looked at that Sociedad side and said, we drew 1-1, we played decently, just didn't have the cutting edge at the end for to be fair, large parts of the game, especially I'd say probably until we tied in the last 25 minutes. But I thought a decent Premier League side would have beat them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? In the same scenario. So that's why I feel like when we go back, because that's one of the first times we've seen us play a team where the other team looked physically worse than us, and we still couldn't get it over the line.
That's how low the bar is, that we could take that first half as a decent Man United performance when it should have been so much more.
Yeah, I couldn't even remember it, to be fair. I fell asleep in the game. So I actually came to watch the game. I was like, yes, sat down, found myself asleep. I woke up, I was like, okay, the game's over. Oh, we scored. We got a goal, did we? I'm like, what? So yeah, I have been being put to sleep by United recently, and I just hope, obviously, they give me a bit more to hang on to. Yeah,
there's a lot to be enthusiastic about on the bench. It'd be nice to see Obi come on and Heaven obviously come on. And Amas, Heaven and Obi against Arsenal as well. Yeah. There is some script that can be written there that Obi comes on and scores the goal. That would be something for it. I mean, we've had that in the past where names been made from these sort of games, especially if you look at Rashford against Arsenal as well. That's where he started his career, really.
That'd be great. I'd like to see Amas come on for Dalot, sometime in the game, so we can give him some time, because he did really look quite energetic going forward as well in pre-season. So we should really, hopefully the manager will give him a bit of time. Collier, I want to see that kind of legs back in the midfield again, as we missed that. And then like you say, Obi up front, I've not seen Morehouse or the others, to be honest. So Heaven has come on recently as well, hasn't he? So he could also come on for the likes of Lindelof and maybe go over to the other side and Euro move over to the right. I think Euro's right-footed anyway, so he probably want to be more comfortable on the right. I don't know.
And he's been playing on that left centre-back role since Martinez got injured, and he's been. I think he's been decent there. I actually feel like he seems like a bit of a natural there. He almost looks like the angles are favourable to him. I know he's not left-footed, but sometimes people do prefer it there. But he's played all 3 positions now in those centre half positions, and he's doing a lot of learning, which is a huge part of being a young centre half, because by no means are you a finished article at his age, when there's so much to learn when you're a defender. And I think he's come on pretty strongly the last few weeks. I'm looking at their team. I think the midfield battle is where we maybe might struggle. Rice, Partey and Odegaard's a very strong 3. The front three's not the greatest, but they've still got a little talent in it. Ranieri looks like a real serious talent. Marino's good, decent penalty box threat, but he's not an actual striker, so that'll be interesting. And Trossard's one of those players where you feel like you're underwhelmed, because he's still one of those players that he can be a match winner on his day. Do you know what I mean? He's not like he's not arse. Like Trossard would start for us, put it that way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them, but it is their like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th choice basically.
It's crazy,
from freeway
isn't it?
if everyone was fit.
Yeah, there's a lot of worried people in the chat, but a fool named Hugger, for a sliver of positivity, we were saying the same things going into the FA Cup, and look what happened then. That's a good point though, because if you look at how United performed against the better teams, we go back to the Arsenal in the FA Cup, City, Liverpool, they can raise the standard. So we don't, I know what Man United are going to turn up.
Yeah, but this is the thing. When we say that, they go and give a performance. So we're saying it. So we want them to give a performance.
Don't put it on me.
No, you know what I mean? We're saying that we don't expect something, and they may surprise us again and again and again. Whenever we say, oh, you know what, when we did that last time, we'll do this to them this time, we end up getting beat. So it's nothing to do with us, because they can't hear us. But reality is I'm feeling negative. And I hope they do, surprise me and make me out to be wrong. Yeah. 'Cause I think we're going to lose today. I hope we're going to win, of course.
Well, let's hear your thoughts. Why and how are Manchester United going to win today? And talking about surprising news, I wasn't too happy with hearing that Mainu may be turning down a contract, Ronaldo.
I still need to find out what the actual ins and outs of that is, but I think these situations happen when when your wage structure isn't great. This is what can happen, because the agents will know what others are earning or in a ballpark, and then they'll kind of weigh up leverage wise. Is he a international player? What's his importance relative to my client, to the team? And then they'll just say he's got to earn
the same as that.
He's got to earn the same as that, and that's literally what's going to happen. For example, I think the Lit's on around 200k, which is still, and that's him taking a cut because he was on a lot at Bayern. And that's the sort of thing where the Lit 200k, he's not a bona fide starter for Holland. People may argue he should be, but he doesn't start games for Holland. He starts De Vrij in front of him, Ake, Van Dijk obviously doesn't really get games for him, and then you've got. So that, and then he's obviously become a solid player at United, but Mainu would say, I'm 18, 19, England, I started every game for England in the Euros. I'm pretty much at the time he was a nailed-on starter week in, week out, and this is just what can happen with these young players, and it might not necessarily be them, but it's just the people that are obviously representing them saying 180 is what I think he's worth, because Casemiro's on 350k, but even though he's obviously got he's got a lot of prestige and he's got longevity to him, so it's a little bit different. And then he'll probably say Anthony's on 200k, or
he's got grounds for an argument, hasn't he?
Even worse, Mason Mount's on 250k. I think Mason Mount's wages would probably be the major kind of in the Mainu camp would be the major saying, well, Mount's on 250k, so. Me asking for 180 for Mainu when Mount's not an England international, barely got in the team anyway, was on the downturn when you signed him from Chelsea, and doesn't really start games and hasn't barely played in the past 2 seasons. Do you know what I mean?
These are the knock-on effects, aren't they, from sort of the Glazers and people offering these lucrative contracts out. These have a knock-on effect, because Mainu's right to want more or want players like Mason Mount or Antony. You've been in dressing rooms, Nathan. How much have you sort of been rattled by? Have you ever been in a situation where someone's earning more than you, or has there been much beef within the changing rooms?
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't got to name names, but you can.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what happened with me in the first place at Wigan. Knowing I was on obviously a lot less than my strike partner, asking for a new deal when I was the top scorer in the league, not in the team. In the league, we got promoted to the Premiership, and they tried to say that I was going to be the highest paid player at the club, and I just said, "Why are you lying? Like, I know what the top paid player at the club is, so don't tell me I'll be the highest on that." So I have been in that position before, so it isn't nice to be in, and I don't blame Manu for wanting to get that kind of money, because looking at others in his team, what they're on, I know they're going to be thinking, right, we need to get the pay structure down and all of that. But, when it comes to it, that's the reality of what the players are on right now. And he'll be like, I deserve to be on at least this amount. And if you guys are not willing to give me this amount, then I'm going to go, because I think other clubs will pay me that. And that's the reality of it. He's come through the youth, so naturally he should be on much less, because that's what happens. You have to earn your stripes. Like, him getting that move and then getting good money that someone else is going to willing to pay him, then no one's going to be able to offer him less than that the next move and the next move. But right now, he came from the youth. So what would he be on? Not much at all. Then he would have got that new deal because he was playing a few games. Now, the next logical step for a player like him should be not as much as the big boys still. But, like I say, if you've got others saying, listen, like Chelsea, for example, we're hearing that they may be interested. Chelsea going, listen, we'll pay you that.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, I'd let him go. I would let him go if he wants that and he's not willing to accept what I'm going to give him. That's what I would do. Because another thing is, I want legs. I need legs in my team. I know he's a good player, but I feel like if Man United are going to play this way of football, I don't want anyone in the side who is there because, but where does he go? He has to play. Where does he go? Like, we're putting Bruno in there now, yeah? So that means if Manu comes back, Bruno comes out. Then Bruno has to take up one of them two spots, which is not really for him. So that's where we have a problem. That's what I don't want to see in United. I'd rather lose a player who's good, get a lot of money, and find a player that actually fits our formation.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point for me.
And there's also the sort of knock-on effect if United fold and say, all right, well, we'll give Manu what he wants next time contract negotiations come around for other players. Unfortunately, it looks like they have to sort of have to set a precedent at this point. And with PSR as well, it's something that's going to be interesting in the summer. Collie has been named a lot. Were you surprised not to see him start today, Ronaldo?
Do you know what? One thing he does offer, which we struggle, is legs. His actual game is quite simple. He's quite a simple player, which is it's not necessarily like a bad thing, but he's not someone that's really going to be anything game changing. But I thought that's why I thought his cameo against Sociedad looked really, really decent, because one thing that Collier has got is he's got a decent engine on him, and he can actually move around the pitch at a decent speed. So he's coming up against a real Sociedad team that basically was the complete opposite to that, as I said. So it was a good substitution. In a Premier League game, is Collier going to be the saviour in midfield or someone that definitely starts in a pivot? I'm not quite sure. No. I just don't think he offers enough on the ball for that. But I do think Collier's the type of player where he can actually grow into being a decent squad option anyway, because this is where we're at, the Premier League these days. It's all about athleticism and physicality mostly. Yeah, you need that. When you actually have a bit of it in the team, you might as well just keep it. But and he'd be someone that can come on and probably show things up towards the end of the game with his tenacity out of possession, because I think he had a good cameo at the Emirates as well when he came on. So. Yeah,
when you're looking at physicality and athleticism, how many in that team sort of fit that mould? Do you see, Nathan?
Mate,
it's on one hand anyway, isn't it? You're counting.
Well, I don't know. Garnacho.
Is he physical?
No, but he's the only one with some pace about him.
Yeah.
Everyone else is not really that far. Okay, Euro. I know you got. He's just over that line, like, and then you've got Dalot, who's just over the line as well. He's not really. He flatters to deceive me, to be honest. Like, he's got all the attributes when you look at him, but then never ever really gives the output that you expect him to be able to give.
Yep.
So that's it. In that side, the rest of the players are going to be like passed up. They're going to get paced out all over the place.
So it's a lot of replacements that are needed in the United team.
100%. And that's what I mean. You've got a lot of players on paper. You look at them, they're really good ability levels. Like Eriksen, very good technically, left foot, right foot, can play a ball, can hit a ball, can whatever. Bruno, same. You've got even Casemiro on the ball.
If you're playing five-a-side with them in the team, you're laughing. It'd be great.
That's what I mean. But then you're off the ball, you're not moving. Like anyone can outpace them players, and that's why you see in the likes of Southampton, the likes of any team, Wolves, everyone outpacing us everywhere and running through the heart of us everywhere, and just making it like we're not there. And that's what happens when you got no athleticism, and that's why the managers brought in Dorgu and the rest of the players. Every player, I bet, will be a player who can move. Like really fast.
Yeah, it's certainly something we need more of in the team. What have you made about Amorim recently with his comments? Ronaldo, nothing can save the season. There's been reports that we're playing Europa League for 4 years.
Do you know
Give me some positivity, Ronaldo. Usually you're a beacon of hope.
That's
what they call you.
That's definitely a lie.
Are we able to get out of freezer mode as well?
Yeah, can we get out of freezer mode in the studio and maybe a glass of water?
Freezer mode?
Yeah, I'm cold, man.
yeah. I don't want to listen. It's even worse. I don't know what happens in it. They have the AC on like turned up to the absolute maximum, whether it's winter or whether it's in the summer. I've come down here on a podcast on a watch-along when it's been like middle of Feb, not Feb, it's colder than that, like end of December, and the AC is blasted. I'm like, I think people's different heat levels.
I got this on. I thought I'd make sure I'm not wearing a t-shirt.
It's because Ethan's a Georgia. They don't wear coats up there.
It's like, you know David Pritt, right? David. Like I'd come in on a Monday and I'd be in like a jacket fully layered up and it's like -1. You know when it's ice outside and I'm walking in. He comes walking in a t-shirt and I'm like, and then goes over to the AC and turns AC and goes. I'm like, so what you doing? Since it's freezing, but as well as that, he goes on boiling or and I'm like boiling. He says I've just had to walk like 10 minutes to get here, so I'm hot. And I'm like. Bro, you might want to get
that postman in it.
You might want to get that checked, bro. Do you know what I mean? I was gonna, but yeah, you always feel like it gets cold down here. But anyway, on the Amorim, yeah. Do you know what? I feel like he's just really, really honest, which is admirable. But then there comes a point where you feel like, is it too honest? Do you know what I mean? And that's obviously the concern. Do you know what I mean?
He can't lie. Where can he lie though?
Because like he's saying things that you can't necessarily disagree with. It sounds right, but then you're thinking from the optics standpoint, how does it sound to the media in terms of giving them an excuse for a further pile-on that we don't need because it's their favourite thing to do with United, and then it's how some things might sound like a little bit defeatist. Yeah. And then you don't want that type of defeatist vibe to be kind of like projected onto the squad as well. Yeah. Because even though things could be correct, what you don't want is still not. It's just to lose games every week. Do you know what I mean? And it's to be a feeling of the players thinking with, what's the point next season? Do you know what I mean? Because there isn't necessarily just a non-switch. People are there's no guarantee that in the summer with a few signings it's just going to be like flip round like that again. The time that Amorim's here now is still a time where he needs to be setting his stall out and getting like a bit of a culture and ethos into the team. It can't just be like a little bit of purgatory and we're just like got no players, people are injured, we're doing shit, nothing to play for, and then all of a sudden, okay, now it's go time in the summer. I feel like it needs to be cemented from now. Even though he needs to give the players something to get behind, and he needs to give the fans something to get behind. Yeah,
but I understand that, but compared to managers previously, like Ten Hag when he was coming out saying we're the most creative team or stuff like that, which obviously, like as a fan and anyone watching the games, is like you're deluded. So you don't want him to come. There's very little for Amorim to hide behind really. So it's to find that balance where he can offer positivity in a time when there's very little.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was just about to say. Like, you had Solskjaer doing it as well. He used to make sure that he takes the brunt and leaves none of the players like under the bus. Then Ten Hag came, and you could see that that's what he was doing. Everyone knew that he was saying stuff to just be positive, and everyone knew that he knew that it wasn't the case as well. Yeah. But everyone was like, "Yeah, you're deluded, mate. What are you talking about? Saying wear this and wear that." Yeah, you have to say that, but you don't have to say it like that because he then went a bit overboard. But it's a balancing game that the media work that you have to do. You have to balance what you say, and it's very difficult, especially when you're going through what United players are going through, the results we're going through. We're struggling, mate.
But as a player, Nathan, you've had managers that have gone out and done press conferences. How would you react if your manager was going out giving the sort of statements that Amorim's made?
You know what? I would be fine with it, because as long as what he's saying to us in a changing room is the same, or he's covering up, it's not a problem. But it's when, like, if you say one thing to the players, like, yeah, you're doing well, and you can't come out and say we're not doing well, if you get what I mean. You can say, guys, this is going to be a slog. Like, we are not the best right now. We've got injuries everywhere. We haven't got legs in the team. We could say that in the changing room. And then we could also go out and say, look, yeah, there isn't much to... What did he say? What was the words he said? You said...
well, there's nothing that can save our season.
Exactly. But what can save our season? Nothing.
Well,
yeah, really.
Europa League, that's all, really. And I mean, that's...
yeah, and I don't see how we're going to do that, to be honest. I can't see how we're going to do it. And I know he's the manager, so he can say, look, we're still in it, so we can try. That's all we can do. But that's the best I could say, like the words that I could use. I can't say we're favourite to win that. I really think we're going to go and destroy these teams in the league, in the cup. Just can't see it happening.
It's Lyon or Roma in it, I think, next, if we possibly get through. I mean, it's still there, so as long as it's still there as an option, I'm not giving up hope that we can win it. But if that were to go, how would the vibe be then at the club?
The same, innit? Like, we're just waiting for next season. Like, we're waiting for...
Yeah, but like Ronaldo said, though, it might not be an off and on button.
I totally understand what you're saying, though, because it can't be that. But the reality is what is he going to give him? Like, you're saying you're going to give him something to hold on to, like laying out his stall and like giving him something. But that's something, I'm there going, what is the something? What is it? What's the something? I can't see it. I can't see where it is. Unless he just goes, you know what, I'm playing all the kids, that's it. All these kids that are on the bench, I'm going to play most of them. And I let them start games from now on. That's what I would do. I'd be like, listen, Obi, you're going to get some minutes.
Turn the TV on now.
Yeah.
Just get the vibe and ambience going, innit?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just staring at
Spurs have come back from two goals down against Bournemouth. I think it's an undeserved 2-2. And Chelsea 1-0. What are you making of that top four? How do you see it? This is great way to service. Thank you.
I can't drink mine until a little while yet. I've got another couple hours to drink mine. But yeah, all good. Thank you.
Linville B says half of this team won't be here next season.
I think more of the team. It's hard, isn't it, though? It's the people who are running out of contract, obviously they'll go. But people who have to get bought, it's going to be difficult. Like, how are you going to get rid of, like, the likes of the injury boys, you know, Shaw and Mount? They're the players who, if they're fit, you're playing them. But they're not fit. You can't keep them in your side and taking up all of the wages. But at the same time, what are you going to do? You're going to pay them off most of their money. Go, here you go, off you go now. It's better than paying them all the money and letting them stay. I don't know, but we really got a lot to do. I just feel like we're so far behind now. I don't know how we get back to that level unless I start seeing like the players that come in. I get really excited about, like.
Just to try and offer some positivity on that, I think Forest are a great example. They didn't sign too many players in the summer. I think they got a new goalkeeper and maybe someone else, and with the right foundation. And look what they're doing this season.
Yeah, they've got pace everywhere. Yeah, that's the good thing. They've got players who can take people on, right, left, and that's all you need sometimes. And you got like midfielders who's dynamic. But that's like wherever you go, left side, right side. You go up front, you go in the middle. They're all quick. They're all agile. They can all move. So when you got that, you can counter-attack people. And they're scoring quite comfortably as well. They're getting chances because they've got so many players like that. We haven't. We need to get the whole team, like, we need all the positions fast. All of them, and with a bit of ability to take someone on. Like, how are we going to recruit them players? I would love to see them. I don't want to see any more of the young players. Who's the young boy we've got in at left wing back as well? Another left back, isn't it? How long is it going to be before he's going to be able to play and actually be a player who can run straight into the side and go, right, he is going to take us up to the Champions League spots? He isn't. So who is it that is going to come in? Who are we going to be linked to? What can I get my head behind and go, yeah, you know what, that player, if he comes in. You know who I would like? Wolves. The Wolves forward. Cunha. That's the player I want. That's the kind of player I want to see in our side. Him in a 10 with someone else, like Ahmad on the right of the 10.
Yeah.
Now you've got two players there, which is nice. You got Dorgu left wing back, nice. Now you're moving. And then you need to get a forward in that can actually get us some goals.
Yeah, it's not going to be all sorted in the summer transfer window. Are you in the same sort of thinking as Nathan that one or two players could change the dynamic though?
Do you know what? Because I feel like the system that Ambrim has is so much about specialists, and it's about in terms of profiles and player profiles, that if he does get 2 or 3 players that just suit the positions they're playing, you will see quite a bit of difference in performance. How much we see, I'm not quite sure. I think there's still stuff that he probably will have to tweak going into next season, because it's just a different league and teams are a lot more dangerous. And I feel like you need the margins need to be tightened quite a lot in the Premier League now, even as a big side, because there's so much quality throughout it and you can get hurt and exploited on any given day. But so yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to expect some huge turnaround next season, but I'm expecting improvement, and I don't think that will be too much to ask, bearing in mind we have basically unarguably performed as one of the worst teams in the Premier League this season. And it's not like we're here laughing about being 14th or 15th and it's in November.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Tail end of the season,
we're in
isn't
the
it?
fucking middle of March and we're 15th. Do you know? This is who we are, man. This isn't a joke.
This is a serious,
Disco Bombule said Hoyland definitely left out because he dared to scream at Delo on Thursday. Do you buy into this theory that people aren't passing to Hoyland because they don't trust him in front of goal? I've seen Joe talk about it and say Delo might be guilty of it, or Garnacho.
No, I think Garnacho's just got that in his mind, tunnel vision of getting a shot off. He probably thinks that the overlap, that's not on really. Let me just go inside and get another shot. And Dalot, I just think he's not really good. He's not thinking. You get in that position, you need to be screamed at by the club. Everybody needs to be screaming at him there, going, "What are you doing?
Was criminal.
What are you doing?" That's where a criminal non-pass is.
Yeah.
There's many passes where you don't pass. I've done one in my career that I can remember till this day. Like when I got through, I was through on goal. Jason Roberts was right next to me, and me and him both on goal, and I've opened up to just put it in the corner. I could have just passed it to him, he could tap it in. He got mad at me, didn't speak to me for a whole week. We're rooming, we're travelling in every day together, not speaking at all. Pick him up still, jump in the car.
Yeah.
40 minutes drive, no speaking. Got into the changing room the Friday, the night before the match. We just play FIFA, yeah. We used to play Pro Evo. Put the computer in, there's no HDMI cable for the telly. He's like, that's it, we're going to have to speak now. So after a whole week, that's what stopped us speaking. That started us speaking again. And he's like...
A console got used together.
Mad at me.
Was the last time you spoke to Jason? Jason was proper Barclays.
Yeah.
A few months ago he came in.
What's he up to now?
He works CONCACAF, so it's the you got FIFA, you got CONCACAF, which is over on that side, where it's like the setting up of tournaments for each country, making sure that they're compliant, make sure they've got all these different
So he's not based in England anymore?
Nope.
He lives...
Jamaica.
Actually.
He actually lives in Jamaica now. He was living in Miami for quite a few years. He lives in Jamaica now. So yeah.
Is anyone else jealous?
Yeah, I'm very jealous.
Everyone says... I feel like one of the common phrases people say in England is, England's... You can be great, but like if you've got an opportunity to move abroad,
just get yourself
have you lived abroad? I feel like
I've lived there quite around India. Was in there for a bit. Thailand, Vietnam, a bit around there.
Lived for long, yeah.
Yeah, I was in India for like 6 months.
Oh, okay. I stayed in Thailand for a bit.
Yeah, I love it, man. That's the dream. I don't live here forever. As soon as they sell enough books, and
cheap, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I said this. I looked at Scott. You look like someone that would be an expat as soon as he can, innit?
Oh, mate, that plan's already set in motion. Don't you worry about.
You don't need much to stay there for like a year, do you?
No, not at all, man. I'm hopefully flying out next month actually for a few weeks.
I bet you could live the whole year with like 10k.
Yeah,
the whole year.
You've lived abroad as well, innit?
Yeah, I lived in Greece as well. I went to Thailand for a while. Went to a few places on trial, like towards the end of my career. So I was all the way over there on them side.
Because I've got a bit of envy, because I've got so many mates that are that play professional football still and whatever. And obviously with your career, like you said, you'll end up in like Turkey for maybe a year or two. You'll end up in Croatia. I've seen like even Ireland, Greece, Belgium. Do you know what I mean? And they've had the experience of obviously living like me, but they've also lived abroad.
Yeah.
And every time they move somewhere else, they're pretty comfy. They don't get homesick at all. They said they like almost the difference of just.
It's nice to
experience their life outside.
It's nice to see homegrown players doing that, because that was never the case really in the 90s and early 90s. A lot of English players there was only like the Gareth Bales or whatever like that will go abroad.
Yeah, it's weird. I remember a player, he was a non-league player. Yeah. When I was out in Thailand, he's a non-league player. He's lived over there. He's just there. From non-league. He's gone over there and playing proper football for years and years and years.
If there was one league that you could play in?
That was the league.
No, if there was one league that you could have played in?
I don't really know. I didn't really watch him. I just knew that he was over there.
Yeah.
His name's Lee Tuck. I think his name is Lee Tuck. I'm going to have a look at it
check
on
it
Facebook.
out.
I'm going to check that out again. But yeah, that's the name that I remember it being, I believe.
Where would you play Ronaldo if you could play in any other league than England? The Welsh league?
Nah.
No.
You know what? For like a year,
Yeah, just you know.
I'd go play in like the Australian league or something.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the South America. Just if you
Or
could go.
somewhere like that,
But
South America. Because I feel like
Argentina to play in like Boca Juniors Stadium or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I've seen. I remember I was with 2 mates and I was watching an Australian Premier League game because it just came on the TV and the standard is
Not the best. Aussie rules or?
no. Honest to God, I'd say Australia, the first division in Australia, from what I saw, is probably higher counties level in England.
What?
It looked that bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I was looking at it, I was saying to the lads like, more people should go and try and play that because if they pay decently.
Yeah.
Jesus, because it didn't look that good at all.
Yeah, and the quality of life over there. Man United as players might not be turning up, but the fans certainly have been today. There's been a protest at Old Trafford, so best of luck everyone who's doing that. How much do you reckon the board will pay notice?
You know what? I'm unaware. I'm unaware. There's a obviously get the Glazers out again.
Well, I think everyone's wearing a black armband to say like the club's dying and how badly it's being run.
Well, that's good. That's a good cause because the club is dying right now, and whoever's in charge, whoever's come in charge, it doesn't look like anything's gone the way it should have. That we envisaged it going anyway. I wanted to see us really move on to bigger and better things, and it feels like we're just getting worse and worse on the pitch and worse off the pitch.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's really, really weird.
Well, we're consistent across the board, aren't we? We're shit upstairs and downstairs, you know, it's terrible.
It's tough. It really is tough.
Ronnie, you've been to protests in the past. What do you make of them? Do you reckon that they're going to make an impact?
They definitely should. I feel like the first couple didn't make enough. That's the problem, because I feel like we should protest and you should always voice, but you're always wondering about what impact you can make, because I feel like the only way with the Glazers and that is to hit them where it hurts, which is the pockets. And I don't know if, because it's like, can we just boycott like 2-3 games, but you're just never going to get enough people.
There's not enough people. Them seats are always going to get filled.
Seats are always going to get filled, and that's the issue. I've gone to a few of the protests, and I went to one where I think the game it might have got suspended or postponed because they broke into the stadium.
I was at the same one.
So
the Liverpool game, wasn't it? But that worked
game
as well because that was against the Super League, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, but we should never be silent about it, because what we're seeing now with the club has been a culmination of how the Glazers have mistreated the club for well over a decade now, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
And I think we're getting to the end game of what they've caused.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And now you're seeing what it could actually mean for United in the future, which you've seen how struggling finances. You've seen how far United are falling in terms of the league position. We need to be careful. Like, United becoming, like, for the next few years, a peripheral, like,
just a
European Conference bottom league side isn't outside the realms of possibility with the spending power that a lot of these clubs have now. And how strong the Premier League's become. So this is trying times at the moment, and United have got into a situation where there's no margin for error, and every decision we make now in the next couple of years, it's got to be bang on the money.
Yeah, I mean this is all a massive knock-on effect, but Ineos really had like small margins to make any mistakes, and it feels like every big decision they made, whether it was from the Ten Hag keeping him on, to chasing, his name forgets me, from Newcastle, Dan Ashworth, you know, some of the players and stuff like that. So they seem to have got a hell of a lot wrong and could have saved money there, and now it's like they really can't, any a big judgment now needs to be, they can't make any more mistakes.
Yeah, and another thing is, you know, like them putting up the prices, they've got the supporters on lock, because at the end of the day, they put up the prices and they decide, right, I'm not coming. Then they can't come to the rest of the games. Like, you don't come to that one game, you're not going to be able to come to this, and you're not going to be able to do that. So it's like it's getting them in a chokehold, and like you can't do nothing. Like, You can't do either way, can you? You can't get mad and not go, and you have to go and you don't want to go. So you're stuck.
Yeah, and the thing is that they're talking about these price increases that they reckon would do with the season tickets for next season. A lot of fans are saying that they're going to throw theirs in, which, you know, I completely understand that. Them season tickets will get sold. You will always get people that will go to Manchester United because, like, as angry as fans are, they don't move in unison in terms of against the Glazers and stuff like that. It's quite fractured for a club that's called United.
Yeah, because there's too many people on the waiting list, and they'll be like, "What? There's a space open. I'm taking it."
Exactly.
That's it. Even business people, they're just like, "Yeah, I'm going to invite my other, clients. Let's go. Let's go to a match." They don't care about the game too much. But the real fans, they're the ones who are going to be hurting the most. That are paying. They live just for the weekends, just for the matches, just to go there and to be hurt on the pitch, to not be able to see players that you want to see, that entertain you. You're watching football for entertainment. We're not being entertained. We're at near the bottom. It's not like how it was last season where Ten Hag, he kept us in the top area. Remember, I don't even know if you remember what I said about Ten Hag. I said he's done an unbelievable job with the players he's got to get us winning the cup, and where we were in the league, with the players we've got, I expect us to be where we are now. So this is what I was trying to get at. And we got the same players and probably even a few more. And we're still where we are now. It's like he was getting more out of them that they could have ever got out. And we were upset with him. I know that. We know that all of it wrong that he was doing or whatever. But at the end of the day, only thing I'm worried about is we're actually looking like the players that we have seen on the pitch. We're actually playing at that level. We're not actually hiding the level.
So this is peak United with what we've got available.
This is us right now. This is us. We're not better than the teams below us. Like, we're just lucky that we got wins earlier on in the season. Because listen, we play Southampton. I know which team I would rather been playing for. Even though we just won towards the end. Wolves, they're better than us. They play better football than us. It's more enjoyable to watch. We need some enjoyable football back in the game, man. I'm upset. I can't watch my own team play. I've watched United for years, since I was 5. And this is the only time where it's got to the point where I can't watch my team. And I can't even play computer game because of it. Right,
well, we are watching the team today, Nathan, and we're going to get...
And enjoy it.
And we're going to enjoy it. Obviously, pronounce the name correct. Noor Slayman says, Nathan, Ramadan Kareem to you and your family. Super chat. E. Herg said, fans should scan their ticket in and leave. Right, we're coming up for 7 minutes before kickoff. Make sure you're getting your score predictions in. How are Manchester United going to win this game? Give us something to cling on. What are you looking at me like that for, man? We can win it until we can't.
Yeah, of course we can win it. It's a football match, isn't it? So it can be won.
We knocked them out of the FA Cup, Nathan.
Yes, we did.
You know?
Penalties, yes, we did.
If we had extra time and penalties today, we might be able to do it again.
I don't know. I just, when I look at a team, I look at the starting lineups, and I always try to imagine how you're going to destroy the other team. And that's what I always do, no matter what. And I've never been in this situation where I can't see a way. I just can't see. I can't imagine a way. I can't say I can. I'll be lying. I can't imagine a way that 11 is going to beat Arsenal.
Right, so give me an optimistic way of us not getting hammered.
0-0.
Right, okay, so you go.
I'll go with
Very
0-0.
well done. Sat right on the fence there.
0-0.
Benjamin Toppin said, we're going to win with the kids. Come on, United. Ronaldo.
Do you know what?
You want this.
I always get this thought. I'm always have that a little bit of a pessimist. For like sometimes it sounds it's the best way to avoid disappointment if you don't expect too much. But whenever it gets close to kickoff, that element of delusion always comes in my head no matter who we're playing. Do you know what I mean? As soon as the game's about to be kicked off, I feel like we can beat anyone. I'm like,
4-0.
We might win this. And I still think there's an opportunity for it's written in the stars for Chido Iwobi to come on and
That's the way we can win. That's the way we can win. Bring on them young boys with
that
the
would
legs,
hit.
Fresh blood on
that
the
would
legs.
hurt them
more than
so
crack.
Much. Yeah,
that'd be lovely.
And I'm not sure how that feels, but
that would be the equivalent, would it? You think? Right, the football equivalent of crack would be Obi scoring against Arsenal and United winning. It would be pretty sweet. Brolic Carve said 2-1 United, Obi winning goal. Ned the Red 3-2 Chido Obi hat trick. Taylon, I've seen the script. 3-0 Xerxes hat trick.
Wow.
This is the positivity we need. 2-1 Cass and Chido.
I wish.
From David Ellingsworth.
I really wish. I wish I see some good football.
Yeah.
Just good football. I don't mind what the score's going to be, as long as we play good football. I know you lot like the other way around, as long as we win. I know I want to win, but I also want to be entertained.
So you'd rather see good football and get beat?
Well, yeah, because we're not going down. I want to see good football.
Do you not think it has a knock-on effect for the game on Thursday? Like, when does that come into thinking?
What?
Like, if we get spanked today, or if we get a good result going into the European game, morale.
No, I think yeah. Of course, we don't want to get spanked. We definitely don't want to get spanked, because that will really put us lower. And you heard him say, the manager say before, like, the players are really doing different things on the pitch when they play, especially at Old Trafford. They're playing a little bit more kind of tense and not their own natural game. So the only thing that gets you playing natural is getting a goal up, getting a win, getting something out the game against a team that you're expected to get beaten up by. We're expected to get beaten today. So let's see if the boys can do what they usually do when they're expected to get beaten up.
Yeah.
And go and get a draw or a win.
I think we'll win today. Genuinely, I think 2-0, and I think if we get an early goal, Arsenal got now to play for in the league now, and I think they'll might switch off and think, right, we're all right.
I hope so.
That's what I'm clinging to.
I hope so.
Right, we're getting very close to kick-off now. Get your scores in. Nomad Joe, 2-0 Arsenal to win. Xerxes and Delict to score. Mr. Peter. Lollipop, it all depends on which Arsenal turn up. They've been beat by some teams that didn't expect to this season, though. You know,
didn't they lose to West Ham recently? Was it West Ham?
West Ham.
Yeah, they lost to West Ham. But the issue is the one way to beat these is outlets, right? And Kudus was literally on fire that day, and he literally won us the game. They had Kudus and Bowen, who constantly threatened them on the counter because they've got pace and quality. We don't have forwards as good as Kudus and Bowen.
We don't. You're right.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Diab Wolves.
Remember to scroll it up, because you always forget. That's what you
can
do. Yeah.
Is it? Well, it's not kicked off yet. Is it too late for Amarim to play himself? What position was Amarim?
Midfield.
Would he get in that team?
Of course.
Now?
I feel like managers. I feel like managers that are managing the top level, they're always midfielders.
Most of the time, yeah.
I don't know.
Zidane.
Even like Arteta was a midfielder. Pep was a midfielder.
Yeah. True.
They always.
Even the one at Leverkusen now, isn't he? He's
midfielder
from Liverpool.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone seems to be writing the Cheeto script. 2-1 Cheeto in heaven. That would be great.
I'd love to see that.
Oh, man.
Let them both come on. Please give them some game time.
We'll go straight live
today.
to one of them Arsenal channels.
That would be amazing as well.
Close to kick off now. Were you impressed with them midweek, beating PSV as they did?
Yeah, obviously Arsenal winning in that game. I didn't see it myself, but for them to be winning like that is
7 goals in Europe, isn't it?
Exactly. So you got to be, that's what I mean. You think that they're not a goal threat? I think they are. I think they're still a goal threat. Very good goal threat. And look what's on their bench as well.
Yeah.
So they're not bad. Martinelli's still there. You've got Sterling. He's a threat. Doesn't seem to do anything against us most of the time, but
I really like that Calafiore. I think he's been a great sign. I was hoping we'd get him in the summer.
Yeah.
Garnacho there, no goals or assists in the last 15 Premier League appearances.
Wow.
Which is not too dissimilar to Højlund's 19 games.
But the thing is, he's come off being, I think early on in the season, he was like the most productive winger in the country, in the world, wasn't
He
it?
doesn't look happy, does he? I mean, and usually when the subs are coming on, it's usually his name that's being taken off.
And he's been getting mad, hasn't he? When he's been
He was
on.
hovering over that button to send something on social media on Thursday night.
This guy looks good. Ranieri looks a player. And the other young player that they got as well. Who's the one who got the hat-trick? Was it Marino who got that hat-trick the other day? A few weeks ago.
He got a brace against Leicester.
That's the one then. That might be the one.
He came on and scored
Did
two.
some good touches and good moves that I was like, okay. Now I can get to see him for the full 90 anyway. Let's see if he's the real deal.
2,500 watching. Make sure you're pressing that like button. Yeah, there's some optimism. Zubair Ahmed says 6-0 to United. Xerxes and an Obi hat-trick.
Is he playing FIFA?
I don't know.
I'm sure he's playing FIFA on easy, on amateur.
Maybe we're just too pessimistic. I like the way he's looking at the game.
I do. I love the way he's looking at the game.
Benjamin Topping would like to see Fletcher and Morehouse get some minutes. Not seen them yet, have we?
Do you know what I mean? I feel that there's an air of we don't want to get battered. I think we'll take, because we're not playing for much, the Europa League's better. If we perform valiantly, some of the youngsters come on and look promising and we lose, I think the United fans will be alright with that.
Yeah, I think so.
But what we don't want is just to get dicked.
And we're off.
Go on.
Right. Just try and keep a clean sheet for first 5 minutes.
Blue kick, because usually I know we lost to them last year, but Arsenal's record against
big team
at Old Trafford hasn't been great over the last decade.
True.
Might reverse now because how poor we are, but it's a bit of a voodoo thing for them. I like the fact Ganacho's on Calafiori's side. I was worried that if he was on Timber's side, he'd get nothing, because Ganacho really can only exploit fullbacks that are like poor or not very good physically. As soon as he comes up against fullbacks that have a little bit of strength and pace, he proper struggles. Do you know what I mean? Calafiori's not fleet of foot, so
it's more technical player than.
Yeah.
Ooh. Triangles already. Arsenal looking sharp. That's how you play football, though.
Gaps there, isn't it?
Let's just make sure we cover that.
Just Ericsson on the left, Ranieri versus the law.
Arsenal have all the ball in the first minute, as you sort of expect.
This is what you expect the game to be like now, isn't it? Where it's just
like 90 minutes of this.
Hope not.
This is how bad it's got, though, isn't it? It's like United should always be the dominant
they got
team
a corner
at Old Trafford. Always.
Anyway, I just hope we get on the ball for a certain amount of time, or able to pass it around and get up the field. That would be good.
Okay, who's he onside?
Oh,
good.
Right. Can we play now?
Now this is where's
the
where are we going now, innit?
Straight back to them. But we do have Casemiro and Ellington then. But
this is one of my Xerxes gonna have to be like, every bit of that's got to be tidy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like he has one game, everything comes off, and then the other game, it's just every ball bounces off him rather than.
Nah, he usually has a really good first 2 touches and then gives the ball away, and then that's what comes up on the comps and highlights. Is the Meg he did before he passed it to their centre half.
Yeah, and then they cut it from that point after he's done the Megs.
His comps and highlights always cut before he actually does the last bit.
Wow, that is ridiculous.
1.9 expected goals in 19 games.
6 shots on target in 19 games. For
That's
Hoyland.
mad, isn't it? How do you do that? Like, how does that even happen in any level of football? What is this, boys?
Shit.
What we try? Oh no!
My God. Fucking calamities.
United,
Wouldn't have been surprised there. Calamitous at the back of United. Do you think Hoyland could be one to leave in the summer? Could you see that? They're not going to make the money back either, anyhow.
Well, I don't really mind, to be honest, what he does. I just want to see some good players come into the squad. Players that can help us really be in the top area of the league. So I'm not sure he can do it. But if we have other players in other positions, I think he would definitely get more goals. Goals that you'll be on a plate.
Players that are going to be brave today.
Nice.
Great ball, Casemiro.
It's like he's got socks on. It's just socks. Where's his boots? I ain't seen them boots before. Let me see them again.
They look like now because he just blended into it. By the way, innit?
Just warming up. Not put his boots on yet.
Get it in.
Come on, Dallo. You've got a better cross than that, though, haven't you? Like, seriously.
Has he?
I would have thought he does, because he's done it before, but not many times. Crossing is not that hard, surely. Just put it in, like, with quality. Like, at the level, at the height that you want it to be.
I always find, I don't know, I was a winger that thought crossings hit and miss. Not as bad as that. It's always the ones where you didn't expect that end up being on the money.
Yeah.
I prefer trying to cross towards people and people just trying to cross it into areas.
Yeah.
Ericsson shot himself then. Got to be braver and stronger than that.
Played quite far out on the left, Ericsson.
Ball got played into him and he was more worried about, because he knew Saliba was behind him.
Yeah.
A fear element, so he took his eye off the ball. Ooh, whoa. It's a red.
Oh.
It's a red card, that.
I can't see it. I need
Someone's
to
gone
see it
through
again.
Garnacho.
Partey.
Okay, now.
What did he do? Let's see.
30-year-old male.
Oh! Hey, that could be yellow.
It's a yellow, isn't it? So it's not full.
Is he really 30?
Yeah.
Is he really supposed to be 30?
I don't know.
Is he 30 on the thingy?
It's just an article I saw, I don't know.
Not 30.
Come on, United. Lindelof header.
Set play. Come
Go
on.
on.
Can we get a
Oh,
set play
shit.
goal?
Is Maguire on the bench? He isn't, is he?
No.
So Maguire and Ugarte are still injured from the Thursday. Otherwise, he probably would have started, to be fair. The saying one thing with Maguire is he's a threat.
Yeah, threat for both sides. That's what it's going to be, though, isn't it? Set piece into the box all game.
Let's hope we can get that.
You say across.
If we get one of those, then the game will open up because they will have to attack more as well. If we can just get like a first goal from something,
Get there.
whatever it
Go on,
is.
Xerxes.
He looks like he's got an extra little bit of pace about him, though, Xerxes. He's not that obviously fast, but when he first came, he looked a lot slower than this.
We are pressing them high. Don't force them one way. It's a good pass. Marino's dropped in. Casemiro.
That's sad. That's Rice into Odegaard. Running
goes.
behind. Runners are there. The runners are there. Hey, get.
He's
That's
always
not a pass back.
always a little bit late, innit?
Onana.
Yeah, he's not. He's so tentative in them
Let's
scenarios.
see if that was his.
Could
That's
nick
right.
him by a cast.
Yeah. I know what you mean. He's sort of, he asked himself the question, should I go, before just having the sort of going straight for it.
Oh,
You
my,
know,
that's ball
lads.
has gone out.
You know.
I thought he was going to cross it.
Oh my god, man. Just jar.
It's weird, isn't it? Because Ericsson is more like a 10. That's actually his normal position, isn't it? But with the way this 10 is, it's not really. I think this is like. Don't you think like the R10s are meant to be wingers? It's weird. Like, what is the 10 supposed
What,
to
you
be?
mean the drop wide?
Yeah, like what are they supposed to do? Because you put Garnacho up there, don't you? He's not for the wing back slot. So when he's there in that position, do they want him to do? What do they want him to do differently? Like, who plays that position perfectly?
I'm not sure anyone plays it perfectly. But for us, I think Ahmad was probably the best one.
And he don't really play that
No.
position, does he? As well as at right wing back.
I thought he was better at right wing back.
Yeah. Because then you can afford to put on another forward player.
Depends on the games. Had good games in the 10, but there were like
Yeah.
some games where you think he's arriving onto the ball in more space when he's at the right wing back role.
Yeah.
Did you see much of the system on Lisbon?
No. Seen him play like twice in the Champions League, and it wasn't enough for me to really get a proper taste for the way they played.
Intelligent play.
Get on him.
Fucking hell,
Could have
lads.
gone anywhere.
Wow. Little bit of good play. Players moving all over the place. Popping and getting it back. Pass. 1-2. Have it back.
So easy to get into that
Trap.
area in between the midfield and.
See that sneaking in by the post.
United.
Fuck it. No, is he here already?
No. Euro.
The blood clot, man.
10 minutes in, has it started as pretty much you expected, Nathan?
Pretty much, yeah. I thought Arsenal would be on the attack, we would be defending, and that's how it's
been the case.
And they've had a shot just wide. Done well defensively on a few. Yes, Heaven, get yourself on the pitch, lad. Get yourself on. Play against your old boys. You know them inside out, don't you? Come on.
Did you enjoy playing against teams that you'd already played for before?
Yeah, it's always a weird feeling.
Did you score against any of them?
You know what? I had to come off because we got a man sent off. They took me off, didn't they? They had to take me off at West Brom. When I played against Bristol Rovers, yeah, I did score against them. But that was just like a pre-season game.
Did you celebrate?
Nah, it's a pre-season game, innit? Not have to do anything there. But I don't think I played too many other games against my old teams. In the games that mattered, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, sure. What was that? On a goal kick all the way out.
Come on, lad. Let's go. Who's this? Ranieri. Come on.
Come on now, break.
Man on. This is where we can get forward. We've got
Just keep going, he's not good.
Yeah, he's got no one there.
One more. Oh, come on. Oh.
Yeah.
Who's number 5? Oh, Mazza.
Mazraoui bounced up in his hand.
Mazza, what are you doing all the way up there?
It's decent that Garnacho flying down like that.
But that's what I mean. He's got the legs to do that.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets open road, he's off. Bring it down. Pop. Get it out. Come out the other side, please. Lindels is back.
Big long ball by Onana. Straight to the defence.
Always going to get bumped there, Xerxes. So don't worry about it. Yeah, Arsenal are going to just invite us on. I don't think we'll obviously go and press high, will we? And then give them space in behind.
Yeah.
This is what you were saying before, wasn't it? Like just invite them on. Or invite Man United when they're on the board.
But to be fair, it's just been largely them controlling it.
Yeah. Come on, what you got, Timber? What you got, Timber? Uh-oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh. Alright, just get it out. There we go.
Well played.
We needed that mistake. We need a mistake! Oh.
It's just the last action, because even then, it was a good breakaway from Garnacho, because he only can run, but then his pass in, his pull back into Mazraoui, it was like bouncing bomb in it. Do you know what I mean? It's just the quality, man, at the end.
Don't give him a chance to get a shot off, get a touch finish, nothing. Just bring that down. Bring that down, lad. Possession with a purpose, Arsenal at the moment. They've had one nice shot, just wide. Not much else. Keeper hasn't had to work on anything yet.
Go on.
Right, come on, break.
Get wide, Garnacho. Slot him in.
Great
There
ball.
Go on. What's he going to do here?
Just hit it across goal.
Xerxes should have been
There
faster.
it goes. No, what do you
He was
mean?
too fast for him, though.
That was an attempted shot by Garnacho, that.
No, but I mean, Xerxes wasn't running at a pace before.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have got there, because it was one of those, like, not a shot, not a cross. things, you know what I mean? Where I'm just going on, getting on natural again.
Yeah.
Just shanking something at the end there, innit? That's why them breakaways, I'm trying to get gassed and excited, but I'm just, when he was there, I'm just not expecting him to do anything. Do you know what I mean? Force him this way.
Don't make him again.
Well played. Positive though. The two sort of attacks have had coming through Garnacho. The decision making at the end hasn't been brilliant. But it's showing that we've got an avenue to try and
what
get
we
down.
could do if we've got some sort of like breakaway.
It's all about Garnacho there. Being our only outlet with pace. Keep looking for him. Keep getting him in behind. Hopefully we'll get a shot on target from that.
Well played.
Man on. Come on, get out.
Corner for Arsenal. It is set piece FC.
Uh-oh. Are they going to start at the back post again? And come forwards. Yes, they are.
I remember the first game when they scored a couple, and Amarin said they didn't have enough time to sort of train on it. He's had enough time now.
And loads of time. It's weird, isn't it? Because when you start that far back, you don't want to be back there running towards your goal and marking up from there. So it basically leaves them to be unmarked. That's the problem. And then when any big guy gets on it, he gets that
corner punched out by Onana.
My worry is if they score, that's why.
Why not? I'll just goes to shit.
Because I think that's then where we might find a bit of trouble. Good header over. Get out to him.
They've not really had a clear chance. They had that one that sort of pulled wide of the post. They've had all the possession, but they've not really done much with it.
Yeah, it's only we've survived 16 minutes.
There we go. That's as good as a
Do you know
goal.
what I mean?
Yeah, we looked quite dangerous on 2 attacks as well.
Yeah, let's get that positivity, man.
Difficult to break down. Keeping the distances correct.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
I like it.
Doing well.
That's more of it, Nave.
Yes.
Ooh.
Getting little nicks and that's it. We're just getting little nicks.
Do you know what? Does anyone just see what Højlund would look like off the bench?
Coming on.
Against tired legs.
No,
The issue is because Højlund's on the bench, Cheeto might not even come on.
Come on, here we are.
Up wide again, look.
Come on. Let's put that ball in when he gets in there. Oh,
we're getting a lot of luck down that right hand side.
Yeah, that's where the matchup with Calafiori. Get up.
Get up. Soft ass.
Well, there's no way he's shouting for that. Have you seen Gabriel defend? One thing when I watch Arsenal, he gets away with throwing defenders all over the place.
One thing that's weird is when we try and play out, we always get to a point where we're fully pressed to just give it straight back to him, like from here. We never really do much from here after that. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. Can we get through the lines from here and move up the field? Nope. But that's what you do. He normally does though. He normally gets them right, that one.
He should tidy that up, man. That's where we need him. He's Xerxes.
Yeah, in the 10. But then we're missing a striker now, isn't it?
No, I mean we need him to be tidier with his technical play because that's what is meant to be his positive. I've been speaking the whole time, but my mic 2 meters away. He's all don't know how it sounded there even. Just giving 3 shots away. 20 yards
from the 18-yard box.
Yeah.
Pretty easy for Onana.
Well, I don't know if you want to call that easy for Onana, but he saved it.
If he lets that in.
But that's what I mean. He's done that a few times.
He's capable of letting it in.
done that a few times, so we can't expect him to not let that in. That's a tough challenge. Should be part of the tough challenge list for him. Yeah, Arsenal are the team that like really cutthroat against teams that they're expected to batter. Usually it's a tough one.
Yeah.
So even if they win, probably a 1-0.
Bailey Pinder, we are shit, can't even string a pass.
Come on, Nana.
MK said the amount of money we've spent on shite is insane.
So true. Can't even lie.
The shite here seem to be decent everywhere else, but
Billy Meredith, so easy for Arsenal to pass through Amarim's stupid system.
Ooh.
Are you questioning his system then, Nathan? Because you were saying, what are the 10s supposed to do? Where are you on the old free, whatever the hell it's, 3-5?
3-4-3, is it whatever it is? End of the day, I was really surprised that we brought in a manager that has a different formation to everything we were doing prior to that. I was like, you need to have... You can't spend all them millions and then go, right, we're doing 3-4-3. Like, but who plays there? None of you. So what are we going to do? Well, you're just going to have to play for now until I get players that can replace you. Like, what more can you say? It's so difficult. And I can't even think of players, like too many players, that are realistically going to be able to come here.
yeah. Wonder if we should just basically play a 5-3-2. Would you see that where you drop Eriksen alongside Cass and Bruno and almost just go for a split front two of Xerxes and...
I would.
Does that put more earnest on the wing back? So maybe. Ooh. Put him on his knees. Damn.
Arsenal got all the possession this half.
Out of time.
We need to clog the gaps in the right time. A couple of times where they've got in front of our defence and it's allowing to get a shot off, which I'm not comfortable with because of the keeper.
Right, so these guys get into these areas and don't even cross the ball. What's wrong with them? It's good for us.
And normally because they got...
Saka does
they do when they got Havertz, but because it's Marino. But
Bailey Pinder, what the fuck is Eriksen doing? He's just jogging about.
Everyone is at the moment, to be fair. Just trying to stay in position and
see, they're getting in this area too.
Yeah, but it'll be very difficult to break down if you're in two banks of 4 and you've got your spacing right and your distance is right. Very difficult to break down. So, yeah, you'll be angry like we've come to stifle them at home.
What we've had so far is a shot that was so bad. Scotty thought it was a cross for Xerxes.
Yeah, it's a bit wide to shoot that. But he did.
You know, it's never good when your cross stays in play.
When your shot stays in play.
Stays in play, but not saved. Good pick up.
Oh, ball.
Come on, is he going to take him on? Just get it across. Put it in.
Come on.
That's good. Ball.
Oh!
Okay, no, it's just a bit deep in it, the cross.
These glimmers of opportunity.
That's delict as well. Post.
Oh, yeah.
24 minutes gone. Still 0-0. I'm right, currently.
Yeah.
What were you anyway?
I didn't do a prediction.
Oh, you're not going for them?
And what did you say?
I said 2-0.
To Arsenal?
No, to United.
Oh, I like that score.
What prediction are you going for?
I did say when I said 0-0, didn't I?
Who's down here?
Why does he give a foul for just two players colliding?
Who is this guy anyway? Marino. Is that Marino?
Who's down? Is it Delete?
Marino did it. He's kicked him. Oh, Delete is down.
It's a conspiracy against Arsenal. They get fouls like that for no reason.
I like to remind you.
Sack PGMOL.
Barada.
Barada and Sir Jim. What did you make
That's
of
Sir
this?
Jim in the usual billionaire fit, innit?
Yeah.
Where, don't know, there's a couple of Primark pieces. Wouldn't ever know he had money.
That's what they
Do you
do.
know what I mean?
That's what they do. They buy 7 t-shirts. White t-shirt.
different colour, yeah.
That's how you save money. That's how the rich.
Have you noticed? I'm not gonna lie to you. Any time I've ever seen like a billionaire on TV, where it's like
He's chill.
Elon owners, they're always wearing. I say it all the time, just like plain clothes, plain t-shirt and shit.
What would you want them to be wearing? Like gold,
No, but I'm
gold
saying like
threaded
how you
suits?
get so many people out of money. As soon as they try and like
downplay
flashy design.
They're in our
and
box.
stuff
They're in
like
our
that,
box. Moving it across.
Oh,
good block.
Good block.
Ericsson. Yeah, offside. Not that I could see it, but if it's offside, it's offside.
That's you know, hairline strong. He
Clinton
looks like
Newman.
he won't ever have to go Turkey, won't he?
You won't have to go anywhere.
Did anything notable happen? Nothing really. It's not been a disastrous first half, man.
Not yet. No, it's been
Not
alright.
yet. That's the optimism.
Exactly.
Not yet. Yeah, Adam Kenny says Gucci and Louis is for us poor people. The super rich wear brands you've never heard of that are expensive.
Oh yeah, and it would be like a
They
plain.
don't
It'd be
spend
like a
money on
plain
clothes.
tee, but it won't be a H&M plain tee. It'll be like a plain tee from like some mad
Well, the
low
real
key
rich,
like
they don't
smart
wear it,
brand.
do they?
Yeah,
So it'll be a plain white t-shirt, but it'll be like a 50 quid plain white t-shirt.
Yeah.
more than that, I'd probably say.
Yeah.
Why? They don't
But
pay money on anything.
it'll be the type of t-shirt where it's still plain white tee, but it's got good quality, lasts a while.
Yeah.
No sweat patches emerge in the hot weather. Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't fade after a couple
Doesn't
of washes.
fade after a couple of washes. It'll be that type in it. Yeah.
Do you reckon Surgeon washes his own clothes?
No.
Gets down to the wash machine.
No, he's probably his wife.
You reckon?
Or-
Do you reckon they've got not got staff?
Or himself. Probably.
He's a man of the people, though, isn't he? Proper working class roots.
Do you reckon he sacked some of the staff at United and then low-key said, you can come work at my house if you want?
There's a job going. At the
There's
right
a job
place.
going.
What's he doing?
The lame name said,
Does he think he's Edison?
white t-shirt made of spider silk. Or something mental like that.
Spider.
Nomad Joe said, Trossard would be a good member of the Addams family.
Liberties.
Um,
You can't do that. You can't say that.
I don't know.
Seriously, you can't say that.
Oh, is that like the Wednesday Adams and that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he looks like
Yeah.
his eye bags and stuff. He looks Oh, yeah, he's got those deep eye sockets.
Yeah.
Looks like he's
Mumra.
Halfway to Halloween.
The ever living. That one.
That's actually quite funny, that comment. No, it missed me at first.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Offside.
another call.
Surprised you lot don't know Thundercats. No? Don't know Thundercats?
Yo, is the AC still on in here?
Nah, it's off.
You know, man, I've just got some mad chill out of nowhere. The low switching.
On
How's that offside?
That wasn't it? Take that anyway.
I saw a meme the other day, and it just reminded me of the low straight away. As soon as he does something dumb, which could be any time, he's getting posted.
Bloody hell, no, that's everything so far
I
today.
know, and his kicking's awful, man.
I'm the one
he
who
was
said he's
bought-
got
he was-
good feet.
yeah,
He's
he
meant
was
to be
bought
his
for
major selling
distribution.
point.
He's shit. He is. He's not good.
Because that's meant to be his major plus. You're like, all right, he's not good at actual keeping, but it's okay though because he's this mad. He's like a midfielder in the back, but then he's not. So then what is it?
Delo in the net then. He's got a similar sort of attributes.
Decent.
Onana's saving grace is that there are other priorities ahead of a goalkeeper.
Yeah, what's that?
The 10 positions in front. Striker, innit?
Don't shoot anything that bounces. Otherwise, it might go in.
Yeah, here's one from Dave Taylor. Could Fergie possibly get a tune out of these players, or would it be too difficult even for him? Let's say prime Fergie and he'd gone in.
I think you'd get more out of them. Sure. Yeah. But can't get too much out of them because there's not much in there.
You'd get more out of them, but I don't know. I think it'd still be mad to say that it would just be like title contenders. I think we wouldn't be 14th.
Yeah. What do you mean?
We'd be better than we are now, but I don't think we'd be like challenging.
What's the difference? Do you think if Fergie was there, what would it?
I have no idea. I feel like this is way too hypothetical. I couldn't even tell you what difference it would be. It's just too hard to say. It's just starting to look more and more like what I expected. Scraping our way to a 0-0.
Here's one. Michael Collins said that apparently a few years ago, after Luke Shaw had a good game, Solskjaer allowed him to get a large McFlurry instead of a small one.
With his own money?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my days. Oh.
He didn't say he paid for it.
See that first touch by Trossard? Unbelievable.
What a shot though.
Oh.
He didn't mean that.
No way he meant that.
But he moved after it pretty quickly.
No,
he reacted quickly, but
he didn't mean that.
Is he left footed? Does that didn't look like a shot that a right footed would take?
He tried to curve it, but didn't hit it with the proper inside. But the first touch looked mad to begin with. But then
half an hour in, any players that have stood out for you from United, Nathan?
Garnacho,
yeah,
is the only one really that's been looking to move.
It's huff and puff,
but not much from it. Oh, Nana stood out for the wrong reason.
Open your mouth, Xerxes. It's going straight to you.
Yeah. Ronaldo, what do you reckon? Anyone sort of stood out for you?
No.
No? Anyone been considerably disappointing? Bruno's been quiet, hasn't he? I'm not really seeing. I think I've seen more of Eriksen than I have of Bruno this game.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen much apart from Garnacho getting himself down the line. Apart from that, and defending pretty well, not letting them get through. They play like Arsenal, the old Arsenal, you know, when they used to get it around the edge and just always make them overlap runs.
Yeah.
Doesn't look as sharp.
But not as good as them, of course. But you can see they're trying to do the same things.
Come on. Move.
See, this is what I mean. It's a shit pass, Euro. Do you know what I mean?
Push it
in front
of him.
I don't, and that's the thing that gets says. Oh, it's a completed pass, but it just slows everything down. Oh, you had time.
Oh, that's better. Oh,
just when you need it. That extra little pass.
Do you think that's a lack of understanding of each other's game?
Why is Casemiro running away from him?
Where is he? Where is Cass? Oh, he's there, in the middle. I'm sure he was offside in that one. If he wasn't, that's scary.
Right. What have you got here?
See, if that was Garnacho, it would be nice because then he'd have to be able to get on it. Unless Dalot's got that Wolves. What was that one game where he just was playing well?
He played well at Liverpool, didn't he?
Liverpool,
Anfield.
yeah.
Does anyone want it?
Come on, move for each other, man. Put Mazraoui out there.
Knew the first Lindelof flashpoint would happen. The cha-cha slide.
Oof.
The cha-cha slide.
But that all came up because they were all different around and nobody running off to give them an option of a pass.
Painful watch.
I'm struggling to see which of the last games that we've got we can win by getting goals. We can draw some, but like winning them be difficult.
We're going to win on Thursday, Nathan.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're knocking Sociedad out on Thursday.
I got a feeling we will do that, but I'm talking about league. I
Well,
feel
I
like
don't-
we'll beat Sociedad.
Yeah, I mean, I want us to win every game we play, but I mean, I'm not overly asked about league positions where as long as it's above the relegation zone.
As long as we're, 16th?
Yeah, it's written the season off, man.
Crazy how we're that bad. Start of the season we weren't like this, were we? So when Ten Hag was here, what do you think about that then? When Ten Hag was here, we were in, what position did he leave us in?
8th, I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah, we weren't doing good. We weren't certainly in the top. We're in the top 6.
Is that not good?
Well, it's good now.
This is my point. Like for the team that we were,
But the problem was that they, like you said earlier on, they replaced Ten Hag with a manager that's so much out of contrast for style that it was never going to be, overnight where it was going to be an evident improvement. It's not like getting Moyes for Sean Dyche. Everton improved because Moyes wasn't trying to, reinvent the wheel with the team but before him.
He was just putting back in the grit.
Yeah. Whereas Amorim's come in and pretty much just screwed up the blueprint for whatever Ten Hag was planning on doing, and then trying to do stuff with players that aren't fit for his system. And now he's got his criticism for him sticking by his guns, and maybe he should play to the players' strengths until the end of the season. But that's down to his own principles. Isn't it?
Well, that was more to do with them saying, "No, you come now."
That's of course. That's what I said before. That's down to Ineos, and whether that's a good or whether Amorim signing early is a good or bad decision, who knows? Because he'd have come in the summer. I'm pretty sure Rude would have took the job till the summer.
I think he should have, to be honest. Well, I think he knew the players from the pre-season, and he knew what he wanted to do slightly differently.
I don't think it would have been any worse.
I think we'd at least be up somewhere. I don't think we'd be at 8th. I think we would have been slightly higher.
Yeah, sleepwalking to our time, aren't we?
Damn, tell me about it.
It just feels a little bit like Arsenal are toying with us.
Yeah, just relaxing, waiting until we get a bit more time.
Under no pressure. We've had little flickers of.
Like they're not under
chances.
any pressure whatsoever.
No, not at all. They're not worried at all.
Don't give the foul.
Why not leaving someone?
United, man.
Yeah. Good pass, man. Good touch. Get tight.
Get tighter on him.
Ooh. If he got a touch there, that could be nestling bottom right.
It just feels like we're just chilling, waiting for Arsenal to score. That's not.
There's nothing about us, is there, apart from hitting him on the attack.
Well, until we get the half-time players on, I think.
You think the subs are going to happen? Yeah. Well, maybe that was Amorim's plan.
If we go down, it definitely bring on them players. But
you were saying you think Højlund will come on ahead of Cheeto?
Mm-hmm.
Hope not.
That'd be quite an indictment if it was.
That wouldn't be fair, man. He's playing against his old team. Think about it. Surely he's gonna.
Football clubs work as a senior player. 72 million pound asset.
What does a message? What if he doesn't? If he brings Cheeto on ahead of Højlund, what message does that send to Højlund for a player that's already, feeling like shit?
Unlucky. Dalot.
Steve Owens, Scott is still blaming Ten Hag. What I just mentioned there that the owners, and the £600 million that Ten Hag spent?
Arsenal just stuck there. I don't know about Arsenal at times as well. When you expect them to be a bit better, they're not even as good as they should be whenever they play us. They're never as good as they should be. They make it a game all the time. Like, from the players that they've got, what is it, only Saka really?
No, they're injured, yeah.
And then they're not really, it's not only
But that's the whole thing, isn't it? Like we said before kick-off, what have they got to play for now in this competition? They know they're not winning the league. They're definitely getting Champions League football. If United were to nick one, I don't know, 50, 60 minutes in, I don't think they'd be...
Nice.
I don't think Arsenal will be going hell for leather to get an equaliser. They're playing better than us at the moment, but...
Oh my days.
Okay, no.
That ever went in.
Jeez.
Benjamin Topping with Super Chat. Play the kids, man. I can't watch another half.
Exciting game, this, isn't it?
The thing is, you bring the kids on an Arsenal win. The criticism goes at the kids, doesn't it?
Testimonial settings, man.
It is. It's pre-season, isn't it?
I'm fighting to stay alive. I'll be able to do it. I'm sure.
Iman Azad said, watching United is like a punishment these days. Trossard's getting all the love. Tez Ali says, Trossard looks like an extra on The Walking Dead. Gazero, Casemiro and Eriksen in the same team equals 0 pace. 2,500. Make sure you're pressing that like button, people.
That sums it up. 2,500 on a watch long for United Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's got to be record low, that. That shows you what we think about league games. Right now.
Would you be watching if you were on the watch along?
That's how I'll say to Ethan, that's how I gauge things, you know. I always gauge things like with content. I said, would I watch it? Would I watch it with this title? Would I watch it with this film? Would I watch it for this reason? And if the answer is no, then I usually try and go to something else. So basically,
I'd be watching. I'd be asleep. I'd be in bed, like, watching. I'll be on the sofa, laying sideways, watching this.
Yeah.
All day long.
Laying sideways.
Yeah, waiting to break my fast. So wake me up when it's fast time. Because you guys are messing.
Yeah, Dave Taylor, this has got 1-0 written all over it. Jacob Marquez, who cares what message it sends to Højlund? He got his chances and literally produced nothing in the Premier League. Give someone else a chance. Weird mentality. I was just asking the question, Jacob. You don't need to question my mentality. Enjoy your Sunday. Meyer amateur, tactically poor, systematically poor, and athletically poor. But what was negative about that half? Tepid FC, YouTube.
Mbappe and Vinicius have scored in Real Madrid.
Who are they playing today?
No idea. Against Rayo Vallecano.
So that's injured. Oh, I got an elbow from a +30 male.
Get Obi on.
Define poetic. Bring back LVG.
Yep.
Wow.
I'd do the same.
Ahead of Amorim now?
Yeah. All
Would
day
you?
long. Why not?
Van Gaal?
Yeah.
Remember him? Remember the football?
I remember him. I remember the football. If we had the players that he wanted to bring in, that team would have been sick. Imagine the kind of football he got us playing in terms of keeping the ball with dead players. Like, imagine he had good players.
No, I wasn't averse to Van Gaal. I quite liked him. One of his greater moments was against Arsenal, actually, when he fell over.
Yeah.
It was like, oh.
But I think he done well in terms of implementing his football. Like, we all knew exactly what he tried to implement. He implemented. You go here and you don't come out of there. Make sure you're in there and make sure you're this far away from him here. And then I was thinking, man, if we just got some players, like he brought in the left back. Remember the left back up from what was his name? Someone's going to know. The left back used to do that little skill, the drag back push. And he always did a drag back push. Is it Why have I got BR there?
I'm lost as to who you're on about.
Brunt. It is something. You guys know.
He played for United?
Yeah, remember, it's like one of them Norwegian or something left back.
Right,
what was his name?
Borthwick Jackson?
No, that's
Alex Butner, that was before.
Butner, that's it.
Butner there for
Van
Gaal?
Yeah, that little drag back push.
Butner was one of the things, last signings, wasn't it?
Who?
Ferguson's. Or was that after Ferguson?
I'm not sure, but he came in and he had that little left pull back thing. And it was pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people say, well, not a lot of people agree with the Van Gaal.
That's fine.
Have him back.
I'd have him back rather than this guy. He knows how to keep the ball.
Billy Meredith, I miss Ole too. 9 games at Besiktas, won 7, drawn 1, lost 1.
Manager bounce.
Trossard in the book. 4 minutes of added time in the first half. Bruno,
perfect area to shoot a free kick.
This is what we need. Just this. Bang it in, Bruno. He's done nothing all game. And then just defend for 45 minutes. Easy.
Come on. He won't go the wall side. Just go. Bruno, over that wall, bottom corner.
Come on.
Can you get bottom from there? Bottom corner? Over the wall, bottom corner. That's all I got to say. You can do it, son.
Yes!
That's what I'm talking about, Bruno! There we go. Done nothing all game.
Not bottom corner.
Oh, he steps up, doesn't he? Fucking hell.
Top corner.
Is he not coming?
Hey, we can win this.
No. Oh, it's 0-0. We're going to get spanked. Get lost. I said we're winning 2-0. Can get it.
Oh my gosh, my feet were upside down so I couldn't move.
I wanted to jump and I thought that water's flying everywhere.
That's sick, you know.
There we
I didn't even go in the corner.
Lovely stuff.
My keeper should have done better there, to be fair.
Nah.
Right, he's done. He should have been over.
Brilliant.
Love it, Bruno. Now he's got 2 free kicks in the last 2 years or 3 years.
That's what we need.
Come on, United. Another free kick.
That was fully deserved.
Had to be a step play, though.
Yeah, I mean, we've dominated all game. We deserve that.
Dominated all game. What's it matter?
Bruno is everything for us. That was well struck. Phil Berry, what an effing goal.
Right, let's get a win, boys.
Madders, captain, my captain. It's funny how everyone's a lot more positive. Doc Rock, aye, captain. Right, don't make some stupid mistake now, because how often do we score and then concede?
We just need a corner goal now. A goal from like a cross from a corner. Set play. 2-0. Good night.
Joe's Kindle said, Keane and Neville owe Bruno an apology, man.
Yeah, Bruno's the man for us anyway. End of the day, he does everything we need.
Maybe Roy Keane was just saying it on purpose to get under his skin.
What did he actually say about him again?
Like, I think it was about his leadership skills.
Yeah, but not everybody's like...
Get rid of the ball. Don't be conceding just before half time, you bunch of dicks.
And he's hurt. He's going to come off that Euro. 68% possession, Arsenal. 6 shots to 2. Where was that other shot? Oh, yeah. Garnacho banged it wide. Oh, great.
Oh, thanks for that. United haven't lost a Premier League game this season where they've scored first.
Why is he playing that wide? Is he a wide player? Waneri? Is that his actual normal position or is he forward? I thought he's played up front before.
I'm not sure.
Trying to stand up his man and beat him.
Oh, that was good.
Lovely area to score a free kick. Now what, Arsenal? What you got now? I expect you to win, but you're not winning. Uh-oh.
Oh. Get rid, lads.
Take your time. Keep the ball.
What's he going to do?
Keep going, Garnacho. Put him in left-footed.
Oh, ref! Okay, it's done.
You can't do that.
It's half time.
Get in.
We're half time. We're winning, but the thing is, the half time record.
What, when you're up at half-time, you don't lose?
Can you get it? What's the exact number? We have not lost after leading at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
It must be like nearly 20 years. I don't know.
Is it not lost a game or lost a...
But we haven't ended up winning.
Yeah.
We need
the stat.
Up from
Manchester United lead Arsenal 1-0 after a Bruno Fernandes free kick in the depths of the first half, which was probably against the run of play, but Arsenal huffed and they puffed, and they might be famous for set pieces, but we were the ones who bagged it. Nathan, what did you make of that first half?
Well, end of the day, what did I say?
We're not going to win. I'm not.
We're not going to win.
Pessimistic. I said we're going to win.
Exactly. When we're pessimistic, what do United go and do?
Right. So it was a tactic.
That's exactly what I said.
Right. Your negativities are tonight. Well,
they did well to manage to get the goal. End of the day, if we was going to score, it was going to be from a set piece, and it's been from a set piece. That's the reality of it. We're never going to really create something open up unless it's Garnacho, which he's been doing a few times, been threatening a few times. But we're expecting the Arsenal to come in this game and have all the possession. And try and break the house down, but they're not getting down. They're not really creating anything really that I could see. So, okay, let them have the ball and do what they're doing. Yeah. And as long as we can get another set play goal, we can win this. Yeah. We can win it.
If Arsenal were the three little piggies, the big bad wolf, we're the pigs in the brick house. What do you reckon, Ronaldo? Anything?
Hey, I get happy when we're beating Arsenal, and but
you do look like you've won the lottery.
But like, you know what? I've just needed a bit of a pick me up because the way the game was going, I was having a life drained out of me. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, Bruno being inevitable and stepping up in a big moment. Do you know what I mean? But listen, we've got 45 minutes to make sure that this record stays intact. Do you know what I mean? That's all I know.
What is the record? Can we get it, please, Ethan and chaps? Joshua Bowater said, "Yeah, hate to say it, lads, but that record's getting shattered today. No chance we're winning this. Can't be arsed with Arsenal being the pricks to do it." Josh, believe, man. Keep the faith.
We can win this now.
45 minutes.
We can win this now.
I don't think Arsenal come back with much enthusiasm.
It don't look like the same way they were last.
They've been passing it around nice. They've not been very clinical in anything they're doing. They've not had many clear-cut chances. And I know we've not been great, but we've been having opportunities. Aside from the set piece, there's plenty of chances for Garnacho.
Yeah, to get at them. Because the Arsenal are not like they were last season where they I think, was it last season when they were very close? Or was it the season before? Well, whenever that was, Arsenal have not been that kind of side. And they've always been a side that kind of crumbles off a bit. And they're crumbling off. Yeah. They lost a few other teams as well. They weren't able to capitalise on one. Liverpool did drop any points.
Yeah.
And that's how they're playing now. They're just continuing to do the same thing. So for us to hold them in the regard, or for me to maybe hold them in the similar kind of regard as the cities who are up there, who were able to just win, and 5-0, 4-0, 4-0, 3-0. Arsenal ain't got that about them yet. That's why they haven't won anything. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Maybe we're giving them too much respect. Maybe they haven't got enough about them to go and get back from 1-0 down.
Well, it'll be interesting what happens in the second half and whether we sit back or do push on to them more. Full-time Production said the amount of times Arsenal have thrown away the league versus the amount of times Jay says, let's have it right. What else have we got? Oh, the Josh Bowater said, right, would you make any substitutions, Ronaldo?
Do you know, this actually sets up a bit better because now you can actually get into that very frustrating. United have nicked a goal, so we've got something to hold on to. And with this 5-4-1 formation, low block we can get into, with the attacking talent they don't have right now, we could really frustrate Arsenal. And I think you always get that extra burst of energy when you've got a lead to hold on to and it gets into that final 25 minutes because you know that little bit of don't want to lose it, and then you've got Højlund and Obi that can come on, and both players do have a little bit at least of pace. that we could maybe utilise them as an opportunity to kill the game off on the break if we're good enough.
Yeah, Obi to get a second in the dying minutes. I mean, that's got to feel a bit like a gut punch for Arsenal. They didn't do great, but, they were the better team in the first half.
Yeah, they were. They definitely were. But that's it. Let's see. United have not lost a top-flight home league game when leading at half-time since 1984. Nearly when I was born. Nearly.
Wow. So what's that in nearly 40 years?
Yeah,
Over
41.
41 years, yeah.
41 years, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a little bit older.
So we've got to try and keep that record today. Would you be making any substitutions, Nathan?
Not at the moment, no, to be honest. I'd like to bring on Obi for Xerxes at a later stage. Or for Ericsson, let Ericsson come sit down, make Xerxes go in at 10, and put Obi up there. I think it would be nice to get him on. I think it wouldn't make much sense to bring anyone else on because we're defending well.
Yeah.
Keep the defence how they are. So I probably wouldn't see Amas kind of come on. He's more of an attacking threat, isn't he? So Collier might come on for one of the midfielders. But to be fair, in that midfield, we're not doing too badly in terms of positioning ourselves well. Arsenal are keeping the ball, but they're not really getting through the line.
No.
Because they're being cut off. So
yeah, there's been a bit of a professional performance. Like Bruno hasn't been pushing forward as much, and Casemiro and Ericsson and stuff like that. Hands up for the Panther with a super chat. The amount of negativity by Gary Neville is embarrassing. Question if he's even a fan at this stage.
Wow.
Seems to make jabs at United and unnecessary comments. So I imagine he's getting.
Seen a reaction here. You didn't even react to the goal. Fucking, I was the only one happy.
You know what? I
expected it. That's
I saw it.
This is
it was coming. I got like, damn.
You probably saw it as well.
I was like, damn.
See the fucking.
I didn't see it.
I saw it on my phone. It came up.
I
put this phone.
Scotty was upset that we put the ball in it. Fucking,
what are you getting happy for?
That's some free kick, man. I love the way Raya's camera save when he's nowhere near it. Do you know what I mean?
Heavy Brolic Carbs, Heaven and Obi will come on for Yoro and Ericsson. Adam Kennett, I shat and I knew it was coming too. Miles Collier on for Ericsson would be a thought. Push Bruno more forward and legs around Case. I'll name this podcast later. Honestly, I don't think Gary Neville wants United to succeed. He does come up for a lot of criticism for his commentary and stuff on United.
Yeah, but I think he just says what he thinks, isn't it? Everyone's got to say what they think, even if it's not what you agree with. I'd still rather hear what he actually thinks and then say, you know what, I don't agree with this, I don't agree with that, than him try to say what he wants, people want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no point in that for me.
There does seem to be a lot more, I don't know, they're going for Amorim a bit more earlier than they have the likes of previous managers.
Yeah,
the question marks. I remember when Ten Hag, like even towards the last stage of the Solskjaer, they get 18 months before they've been coming at him. But
yeah, it's because they're losing though.
Neville and Cole's coming early.
But these losses in a row are coming early as well. So that's the thing. You can't afford to lose like this.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, no matter how quick we've seen managers come and go quicker than this as well. We have. The thing that's what hurts me a bit. I do believe that he can do a job for us, but you've still got to be able to give some respect to the name. Like with the players we've got, just set up in whatever way you can to win more games. But he's done what he's done now, isn't it? We're kind of in a position now.
Yeah.
Can we get something out of this?
We get something out of this, and then we've got to go on Thursday, Europa League. It's a great sort of pedestal to go on and to push on. To win the Europa League, don't Nathan? Let's see some enthusiasm.
Yes, we're going to win it.
I know you're fasting and stuff.
We're going to win it.
There you go,
You know what's annoying?
Ronaldo's smiling.
You know what's annoying? Like, because I want to do limbs, but it's United. I've sapped so much energy out of us, man. Like,
yeah.
Like, it feels like we've got to lift ourselves up from probably the bottom of an abyss to kind of get up and get happy about things. Do you know what I mean? But
it hurts. It hurts at the moment.
It's always good to win. Always good to see great goals go in, and it's always extra good. It's a bit of added cherry on the top when it's against rival teams or big rival clubs. But we've got 45 minutes to go, and I don't forget that. Yeah, right. Well, I'm gonna go to the toilet. So can you tell the people why you hate Arsenal? I'll swap in with you as you go. Chat me. That's what happens when I had that full glass of water. Yeah. Ooh. You know what I mean? But let me see what the people are saying. Bruno has also silenced Roy. Yeah, he has. But to be fair, in Rory Keane's defence, when he spoke about Bruno, I think he's talking about like in terms of him galvanising other players and sometimes him like running out of position and stuff like that when he's in the middle of the park, and sometimes he can be a little bit petulant. I think those are the things that Roy Keane was talking about. Roy Keane was not talking about Bruno as a player. Roy Keane, for me, has always said that Bruno's a quality player.
Yeah.
United's best player, supreme talent. He's never doubted Bruno's talent, but I think he was talking about intangible stuff, which I still disagreed with, because Bruno's always available. You can never, ever, ever, ever criticise him for his work ethic. Ever. I don't think I've ever seen a game where I've said Bruno's not run his socks off or worked hard or ran himself into the ground.
True.
So I just felt like even then it was a little bit like... I didn't agree with what Roy Keane said anyway, but I'm not going to make it seem like Roy Keane's ever said that Bruno's not a good player, because that wasn't the case. But Roy Keane on Bruno Fernandes says, captain fantastic. I've never doubted his quality, but thought he could do more for the team. What a strike, the power, the technique. I think the pace of it has surprised the keeper.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of humble pie there he's had to swallow. What did you think of what Roy Keane said? Because he was a bit critical, thinking that he doesn't think Bruno's captain material. He thinks his quality, thinks he could do a little bit more. But I think it's mostly with the quality of players he's always played with. But what was your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I just think it's the way he thinks of the way he was. Like the attitude towards certain different things. Like remember, there's different types of captains. There's people who are captain material by leading by playing. There's different captains leading by example, you know, and telling people this, that and the other. So there's different ways to do it. And the way he sees it is true. He's not the type of captain like a Roy Keane type of captain, but he's the captain that, you know, people earn his respect on the pitch, and he'd do it his way. That's what it is. I know we're looking, where's that guy who's shouting at everyone, telling everyone to do this and do that and being responsible? Like, Roy Keane, it's like he could do everything, like at a very good level, if you get what I mean. He could pass the ball, he can win it, he can give it short, give it long, you know, get himself any way he wanted and do what he was really good at that.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't get to see Roy Keane play.
Didn't you?
Yeah, a bit too young for that. I've seen obviously clips they do come about, but all in all, I think it was a bit misplaced, his outburst. I think it was a bit over emotional on what he said on Bruno. But then let's speak about the positives. And today, Bruno's stepped up in a big moment. And regardless of performance, that's what the better players and the world-class players do. They provide moments like that help you win points and help you win games out of nowhere. Yeah. And Bruno is someone that is very capable of doing that.
2 free kicks, by the way, now. That's an Everton game and this game. Out of nowhere. Where the games where we actually need a goal from a set piece. Yeah. To score. Not forget open play nowadays. This year, we're going to have to score quite a few from set plays and free kicks. So hopefully, that's been a result of him just working on training ground, doing lots of free kicks, because he didn't really score many before this, did he? For them two, there wasn't really many that you go.
No, we used to go a while before free kicks being scored. But no, that's what you want your captains to do, don't you? They set the example. So it's just going to be interesting what comes out in the second half. But yeah, do you want me to have a...
Yes, have we done this? Have we done I can go urinate.
Have we done this gold one?
Don't know.
I'm so depressed about our situation. Super chat by Zray Gupt. All I could do was clap twice. Tears of exhaustion welling up. Praying for 90 minutes to be up and the score to be the same. Are you confident that we get this? Get over the line 45 minutes?
To be fair, because Arsenal are the way they are, and we're defending pretty well, I'm confident we're not going to lose this now.
Yeah, okay.
I think we just need one more goal to really settle it and go, right, this is a win now. Like, whenever we get it, if we got it in the first few minutes, we just need another goal to get that little bit of a cushion, and I think we'll be all right, because... like you say, they don't have that kind of same thing when Saka's not playing, do they? They're not as dangerous.
My fear is, and it isn't so much what Arsenal do.
Heaven is on!
Heaven is that United are capable of making mistakes more than... I expect that, well, I fear that more than Arsenal coming on, given what I watched in the first half. They can have all the ball they want, you know, and dick around with it around the 18-yard box, but just don't need Onana to fumble or Dalot to do it. You know, everything has to be, you know...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, just don't make mistakes, and I think we should be able to see the next 45 minutes. And I think because if they come at us, we might get in over the back a bit more through Garnacho. Who's Heaven coming on for? Do we know?
Probably Euro. He looked like he was hobbling, wasn't he? So
Yeah, 100%.
It's quite
It's
sure.
Euro. Some people are saying on here.
will be. But yeah. So I think we got enough. We got enough now. If Obi comes on, to cause him some trouble.
It's a good free kick. I think the keeper should do better though. To be
Yeah,
honest.
but it was a good pace. Good pace on the ball, you know. Looking at it,
good pace,
really,
but it wasn't. It wasn't in the like. There was, it wasn't in the corners.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not taking credit away. I think the keeper.
Yeah,
should
you're
do
right.
better.
Let's see how this kid does anyway. Aiden Heaven. We brought him in quickly from Arsenal. We got Obi in from Arsenal. So let's see how the Arsenal boys do. Why they left there to come to United, I'd like to know. But
Because he believed, Nathan. Because we're going places with Heaven on our side.
Let's see. It's crazy, don't it? Even though Arsenal were doing that well, they still decided, no, we're going United. Imagine that.
But this is their fault. Yeah, but look at.
We're so close to winning the league. We need you in the squad. Come on, we'll bring our players through.
I
want to go Man United.
I think Arsenal have missed their time to win the league.
I do.
I don't
I think they're very
many opportunities as they had the last couple of years.
If they get one proper striker in, they might do it though, because like that Van Dijk ain't gonna be around too much longer, and nor is Salah, to be killing it at this level for too many more years.
City aren't going to be as bad as they were this year.
You don't think so?
Next year, I don't think they
Who
will.
are they going to bring in to make them strong again?
Well, the Rodri will be back for a start, won't they?
Oh,
Oof.
Yeah, but that's it. Everyone else is the same.
No, and United are going to challenge next year.
Right, let's talk about real things.
Listen,
how are we going to... Once we see the players...
Nottingham Forest were close to relegation last year.
You know why we
United are close
can't?
to relegation this year.
You know why we can't?
No,
because we ain't got the players.
Listen, you have
we get the players in, then I will say it. But until then, I can't say it.
Well,
I got to see who comes through the door and signed on that line for me to say, yeah, you know what,
Nathan,
we're going to be here.
Unless we can't, until we're out of the title race next season, we're still in it.
Oh my gosh. We're going to win if it gets to 90 minutes and nobody scores.
Yeah, there we go.
Love that. Well done, Cass. There you go. Off you go, Garnacho.
Go on.
Take your time, jog it down, and then pace him out. Oh, he's scared.
Go on.
Oh, come on. Oh, my days. Lovely cut. That's what I'm talking about, Casa. Yeah, he won the ball, played it to him nicely. Oh, wait a minute. That's Mazza.
This is Maz. Oh, it's lovely play, that. Oof. Final ball.
It was Casa.
United look like they got the tail up. Come on!
That was good football.
Kenny, cook, lads, cook. Yes.
Let him cook.
Sunday roast him.
Let him cook. What is that actually from? Like, what's the real thing that it's from?
What is? I don't know.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Ramsay's Kitchens? I have no idea.
No, it's not. It's saying like he's cooking, isn't it? Like doing sick. Come on, Garnacho. Do something.
Oof.
Love that though.
United have been...
But that's why I think he's better on the right, you know.
Yeah.
Because he can get down and just cross it instead of getting down and coming in and shooting all the time. Like, someone has to be running across the box though. That again, even though like it wasn't the greatest of balls, you still want to see Xerxes busting to get across there. He's not there. I don't know where he was on that one. I have to have a look.
Apparently it's from the show The Bear, which I love.
The Bear?
Yeah, I didn't realise it was from that.
What's The Bear?
It's about a cook in is it? It's not Chicago, is it? Someone else.
What, that guy with the bear? What, Mark Wahlberg and the bear?
No, it's
what's that movie called?
It's about a chef. He's a Michelin star chef, and his brother dies. So he goes back to open up his restaurant. The second season is crap, but the first season is brilliant.
Guys, let's keep the ball. Oh, we're trying though. We're actually doing all right, you know.
Yeah.
We're not so bad. This second half started better than the first. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
Delo's getting a lot of shit. Charlie Wiggins, Delo is honestly horrific. Just let Delo leave.
Yes.
There we go.
What's he going to do with it now? Oh my gosh. No wonder. They said that.
I presume I was ahead of time then. I'll stop that now. You happy? Look at you.
Not really, because
Are you anxious
my
now?
ass is going to be hanging out this whole 40 minutes.
I hope not.
Arsenal ain't even got urgency about their game.
Smell
Like, they're
won't be
finished.
No.
They've been deflated from knowing Liverpool have
Yeah.
won the league now.
That's
They're deflated. They're done.
Yeah, the first
Cooked.
half was
They're
like
cooked.
the first half was like apathy, you know. But now it's like there's a level of trepidation in there.
Yeah,
you know,
there's something to
there's something to lose.
now. Can't we lose our record? Not like this.
No.
Not that kind of ball, please. Please, no.
Oh,
They're the good balls. Mazza.
Just need a nice professional performance now. No mistakes.
Come on.
Step out.
That's a save as well,
Save
isn't it?
it.
Save.
You call that well, to be fair.
I know it's going over.
I know,
anyway.
but you got to be.
He did catch that well because
He
that
had to.
kind of shot like that,
You had to be sure. Yeah, he caught that nice.
definitely going over.
Did he touch it? Don't
Yeah,
know, was it?
he did. Yeah.
I reckon it's Anana's the type of guy where he's not actually touched that and he was going over and it's a goal kick, but he'd happily like
Take
take the corner
it,
just
yeah.
to make it seem like I made a save.
Yeah.
That's, do you know what I mean?
Look at me.
I know Aidan Evans come on for Euro, innit?
Yeah. Let's see how he
Not
gets
happy
on.
about that.
He's a left centre back.
Set piece merchants, man.
What's this?
Oh,
why is he
no
open?
marking him?
Ooh.
Oh my days! Open completely.
The thing is, that
all
would
on his own 18
that would have took some effort, but he's capable.
Look at all the time he has there. How's no one marking him?
Ah, my old teammate. Oh, beat him quite easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half a yard too easily there, innit? He's too sharp, man, here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, now 7 minutes of backs to the wall. Hey,
It feels like there's some sort of cup on the line or something. Like,
We will
where,
be
where, do we,
okay.
where do we go up to 13th if we win?
We will be okay. I know we will be okay. Let me just check what time Mazza and me are breaking our fast.
and you keep seeing stuff early on your phone, don't you?
No,
I thought you usually forgot to take them off today, but you said you usually take your notifications off before you get.
I usually don't look at it. 6:05. 6:05.
I don't know what his touch is gonna be like.
What you got back there, guys? McDonald's.
Yeah, I know, innit? Kid trying to test you.
It's nice, that, isn't it, that they get themselves food.
It is middies, isn't it?
I didn't want any.
I can smell it. Is that another free kick? Oh. 11 yards,
11
guys.
yards.
Well done.
Oh, it's gonna be a conspiracy.
You go here. That's quite in the corner, you know.
That's some free kick.
From
man.
what you can... Oh,
Here we go.
Come on! Go Natch! Oh.
Maz!
Oh my days! Oh my days!
You've got to score!
What a
No, I'm not
shot!
having
No,
that.
no, no, no. That's a good
Great,
shot.
he's got to put
Hey,
his
that's a
foot-
good
no,
shot.
Nah, come on.
That's Mazza, man.
That's a
Come
big
on.
chance, man.
That's Mazza Wowie.
He's got to
I
score
don't
that
care who
goal.
it is. He's got to
Come on.
score. He's got to score.
Got
Has
to
to
score
score.
that. Let me see
He's
that
got to
again.
score.
That's one of them where
He's connected well
he's
there.
kind of put it straight at him.
He's connected very well there. You can't say anything bad about him there. He's not even a forward. He's hit that well.
my
He's gone for the
fucking
corner.
God.
I just think with...
Come on. That's Mazarawi.
He side-footed it, didn't he? He should have put his laces.
Oh my days. He's not a forward.
That's a big chance, that one. It's not as central as I thought, but I
Great.
feel like it's
Hey,
one of them
well
where
done.
It's a big chance,
even if he
man.
shanks
Good
it in
work,
the
Mazza.
corner, it
I know,
goes
but
in.
that's Mazza. If it was a forward, I'd say, what's wrong with you? But
Fuck off, Ericsson, man!
Specialist
Right, come
position
on
now.
now. It's been a good 10 minutes
Love
of the
that.
first half now.
What a ball that was. Oh my day.
We're going to get more chances like that.
Wing back to wing back. This is Amarim.
Uh-oh, don't mess about. Oh. Love it.
I wonder if Gary Neville's being more cheery on the commentary.
Yeah, I didn't expect any of this, did I?
Yeah, what's all that about?
I didn't. You didn't. Whenever we're not supposed to do well, we do well. There you go. A little bit of quick football. That's all. No. We're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win.
That Maz miss might haunt me, you know.
No. It wasn't a miss. It's a great save.
I'm going to give Raya credit, though. It's a mad save still.
I think it's a great save.
I've made it seem like it.
Hey, ref.
Ref!
Are we still playing?
He's rolling round!
The fuck?
He could have killed him there.
Is the game still on?
Don't you dare jump out.
Yes!
Maybe.
Come on!
In there, Delict. Can hit him.
I thought he was going to wipe him out then, you know.
All them tackles, 4 or 5 tackles in one go.
Do you know when there's usually when there's like a few 50-50s in a row,
and then
the last one's usually a red card challenge.
Bang, bang.
The adrenaline shoots up to watch and someone overdoes it. Do you know what I mean? Glad he didn't.
Come on, United. Rub it in Arsenal's face.
That would have been tough for him to come back though, too, you know, especially. Yeah.
Arsenal got too many deluded supporters, so
They're all deluded. Let's just have it right.
Come on. Get tight,
Stand.
You can have a shot if you want, and you. See, left to right. Overlap. Don't do it.
Oh. Right, just...
Don't worry about it. We're just in position. We're in position.
Let them
Just chill.
mess around all they want outside the box.
Don't let him go.
I wouldn't let him go in a penalty box area though.
Right, let's keep it now, man. Let's win it, bring it down, and keep it. Can't keep defending. Keep on defending. You gotta get.
You know, it's gone from the first half was.
Is that an offside?
The first half was rubbish.
Such a sad watch, but now this sort of second half.
Yeah, they have to come out.
Well, it's very similar to the Arsenal game in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Where everything feels heightened now. The second half.
Right, they're gonna be like, you can't let this team beat us. I don't care if we're at Old Trafford. They're winning.
Yeah,
they're winning, boys.
Lego
You're complacent.
Lego Ed would have been throwing bricks, wouldn't he, in the bloody changing room?
I'd be mad though. If I was at Old Trafford now, and my boys ain't wiping the floor with them, I'd be upset. It's like everyone playing City now, innit? Like they're playing City, going, we can win, we can beat City now.
Yeah.
We can beat you. They're not invincible anymore, boys. We can beat them, and they do.
They're second in the league, aren't they, Arsenal?
Marino stamp, yeah.
Who? Oh! Hey, ref! You can't do it now, can you? But that's definitely dirty.
Referee's looking right.
That's dirty, surely. Who is that? He's going to take him off. So now he can't get sent off. Little joker. Get him off early. Get him off quick before VAR sees it. Who's this player now? He's 49. What's this guy's name? Lewis Skelly. Sorry.
Lewis Skelly.
I don't know.
There's a load of double barrel names these days, isn't there?
I thought that was just left for like when you carry on into competitive mode in FIFA like for years, and then all the mad names come up. Or Championship Manager back in the day. No, it's just
because all the parents want to get the kids in posh schools, they give them double barrel names.
Come on. Is that like the mum and the dad first saying it? Come on! Yeah! Oh my days! Xerxes! What a chance!
Pay for this, aren't we?
Zerks, but at least you got yourself in the right area, lad.
He did the right thing there.
Yeah, because he couldn't do much else. Yeah, he had to do that. That was a great try.
No,
I love that. I don't mind that. You can't do much else. You got a good click on it as well.
Keeper, yeah.
Good backflip on that. Back flick.
That's nowhere near as hard a chance. That's a much harder chance than the other one, but
I think they've both done all right, to be fair. I think one of them's not a forward. I think if he had that other chance and he hit the keeper, I wouldn't have been too happy.
We've had, 15 minutes in? We've had more clear-cut chances in that 15 minutes than we had all the first
creating
half.
chances.
Yeah. Amarin's got his sleeve rolled up. It's a glorious day in Manchester.
And he finally realised putting Garnacho in an area where he can keep getting in and putting balls in instead of keep getting in and shooting over makes a massive difference. Heaven's got some play.
Bit more.
No.
Yeah, bit more pacey danger.
Oh, Martinelli, yeah, you are going to bring something different now. It's like they've got their version of Garnacho on now as well.
It actually is, isn't it? It is their version.
Oh, my days. Come on, do not concede to a set play. That's all we want. Do not concede to a set play.
There was an Arsenal fan on Twitter that was saying Thingy isn't any better than Martinelli.
Who?
Sadio Mane.
What?
Yeah.
That's just...
Go.
Don't mess about, Onana. Don't mess about, Onana! Flipping it.
You weren't going to give that.
Who's that? Maz?
Bruno, innit? Bruno.
Don't you dare.
Maz.
Don't you dare try and pick him up.
What's he done there?
Where is he? Why are you holding for? Where is Mazza? See Dalot holding the guy. Don't hold at any time.
Ryan Weston, man, I'm starting to F with Xerxes.
He's doing all right.
I love him, mate. I love how unpredictable he is.
He's a good player, though.
I don't mind.
I just want him to be a goal scorer, that's all.
He goes from frustrating me to, but one thing I've said from the day dot is like he's had poor games and that, but you can always see that there's ability.
Yeah.
Can say he's got ability.
Yeah.
Whether you think he's good enough to start for us and that, that's different. But he's got ability.
Oh, he can actually run now. Okay.
Why would you do that though? This is what I mean. Like that's one of them where you're trying to just hold it, get your body in the way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And he started to come a bit better, like showing a little bit more about himself as well. Or is he trying to run when he isn't a runner? Which one is it? Is he actually capable of that?
What, running?
Getting it there and pushing it and then cutting it inside and pushing it.
He's not against Saliba. I mean,
is it nice that Ethan? Was it? Yeah.
Smells good as it sounds.
Can't believe you're here eating. Nathan's fasting. It's just rude manners, that.
Hey, come on, don't worry about it, lad. As long as you save me something.
Oh.
what did he say?
He said he's treated everybody.
Oh, he got everyone's behind the desk food. Nice guy.
Has he really?
I hope it's a fillet of fish, or I'm in trouble.
I think we need Collier on soon, you know.
I went to
or an apple pie.
Almost Famous for the first time yesterday.
Have you? I don't think.
What do you reckon?
I think I've had a couple of times we've gone there and had decent like bacon, some fries, and that. It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's not a choice. It's not that great.
I was just passing Northern Quarters today. You've been there, Nate? It's halal food.
Yeah.
Never been. Almost Famous.
Yeah.
No.
Benjamin Topping. How has Marino not got at least a yellow?
Yeah.
What, stepping on or was it him who stepped on him?
Right and Wrong member for 48 months. Thank you very much. Xerxes could be this United's generation's Berbatov. Not the quickest, but he's silky on the ball and his decision making seems to be improving fast.
Very silky on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Berbatov was proper laid back, wasn't he?
Yeah. But he was a goal scoring machine as well.
That goal against Blackburn was...
He could go. He could score. First touch by...
Arteta don't look too happy. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen him happy.
He isn't ever happy.
He's not, is he? Do you reckon if you tickled his feet, he'd laugh?
The ball is wrong this time. Okay.
Wow, I'm not sure who he's referring to, but Kenny said, he's been a rock and I'm as hard as a rock just watching him ball. Well done, Kenny.
I think you just tried to get as many innuendos off in one sentence as you could. That was it.
Scott Thompson, Stretford Paddock can feed their staff. Why can't Man United? You'll not see any fruit in the studio.
It's not Stretford Paddock feeding his staff. It's a staff member of Stretford Paddock feeding his.
Yeah, wait till he puts that expenses claim in at the end of the month. You what? A bag of fries between
there probably is someone nice left at United that's probably said to one of his mates, you know what, I'll get you lunch today.
Yeah.
Kenny was talking about Mazraoui's apparently.
So do you take
Cheeto coming on for the last 15, I reckon.
for Ericsson?
Yeah.
I think so. I think that'd be good.
Just to really piss the Gooners off.
Yes, that's our ball. Their ball. Yeah. Lindelof's done alright. He's not too bad, to be fair. He's just been steady Eddie. Sevens. What, is he not hurting his hand thing, has he? Come on. Oh no, don't mess anything up. You know, the less I say about him, the more he's just like, just no one can't make, he won't make mistakes. Just leave him alone. Just don't mention how good he is or anything like that. Any chance, boys?
Oh. All day you can do that, mate. All day. Is that the Adams family kid?
Didier Drogba.
He's got some about him, and he's got some.
Oh, I do see the Adams family thing in it. Is there I'm gonna single. Have I got like almost like the glitter on my forehead? Or was it a spot?
Leicester versus United. I was just down there yesterday. Actually, training ground is absolutely amazing.
Well, was that Leicester,
yeah. Oh my days, unbelievable.
And Anna kicked the ball out. Play again, people.
Hotel. Oh yeah, boot the ball out.
Walter's way always.
They got an indoor 11-a-side massive pitch, like proper, like nice. Outdoor, two nice ones outdoor. Loads of stuff. It just really looks like state of the art. Tremendous.
Francis, why is Ericsson still on?
Yeah.
I'm not mad for Russian changes.
No, I think
doing all right. We could actually get in chances.
I'm waiting for the Ericsson sub. It needs to be like.
It's going to happen at some point, but I mean, it's not.
As long as they're in position.
They're not demolishing us, are they?
They're not really like cutting through us.
Well, I think they're cautious as well because the first 10 minutes where we managed to get in behind.
Might go out that.
No, it's out.
There you go.
Do you know what? That's one of them where it's like, yay, but I think a throw in your own 10 yards.
It's a bit too close, isn't it? A bit too close to goal line.
Yeah, here's a stat for you, Ronaldo. Lad Alze says stats. When Onana takes a goal kick, 60% of the time he gives it to the opposition.
That's because no one wins it.
To be fair, 40% success rate for a long ball. It's not like...
It's not a problem with goal kicks. There's nothing wrong with that.
He didn't say the other 40% go to our players, but it's 20% go to the fans.
If that's the case, then there's a problem.
Ball boys.
You're not expecting like high percentages on a long ball, but I'm just going off optics and visually anyway. I feel like he kicks the ball out of play way too much for someone that's for that where that's meant to be his skill.
Yeah, and he has got it, so I don't know why he's booting it like that. So a left foot and a right foot like looks the same techers, like no matter what you do, drill it, chip it, curl it. It looks like he can do it both feet with no problems whatsoever. And then the amount of balls that go off, like what are you doing?
I want him to take Ericsson off, put Collier on, and then you can just push Bruno a bit further up.
Oh,
silly.
Don't need that.
Could have just stayed there.
How you feeling, Nathan? Confident we're going to see it through?
At the moment, I feel quite confident. We're looking like we're going to get another goal, let alone just see it through. Looks like we can get another goal, but this is a free kick now. I'm not sure who their free kick taker is. Is it Odegaard? He's hit a few good ones.
It's not even a foul.
I think he did get in from the other side. Didn't look like it from that side. This is a dangerous area, very dangerous area. Five minutes, and Mazza, I'll wait for you to get yours, Mazza, and I'll have mine as well. We're in the same area.
Well, he'll be a minute ahead of you, won't he?
Oh, damn, I bet, yeah. Well, the ref will blow with whistle, won't he? And stop the
Yeah.
play.
You got 6. You got 5 passes today.
Yeah.
Right, the lame name says, I think Heaven looks shaky so far. Emotions getting the better of him. I don't think he's seemed that bad.
Not too shaky, just got beaten once a bit too
Yeah.
easily. And the other time's not looking... No, he's looked okay. Just you want him to just not be getting beat. That's easy. This is very close, you know. Just make sure you let the wall do its job. Mass. How long do they want to take?
Come on, this has been ages. Set piece wankers. All that for shit.
Yes, headed it out. How'd you touch?
Oh! That's all right. It don't matter. It's 20 minutes to go.
So actually, why are you trying to run in behind anyway, like that? Bring it down.
Difference
and push
between Odegaard and Bruno here.
Yeah.
Hey, Casemiro.
Good game, Casemiro.
Yeah, it's done all right. He's not.
He's-
He doesn't get overrun when he's in there with that many
No.
players like that, and they've just sat back there.
He's not looked leggy as he has in the past in certain games.
Yeah, because they don't put him in a position to get done.
20 minutes. Come on, you bastards. Don't throw us away now. A lot of people are criticising Anthony Taylor for some of his refereeing decisions favouring Arsenal.
Yeah. I want to give daft free kicks away as well.
Sterling must be so upset, going all the way to Arsenal and not really getting much game time.
Scotty's nervous. He's doing peek ahead.
Why don't he just come to United and like this? Why don't we just take him?
We
on
were
loan?
after him, weren't we?
Why don't we just take him on loan for the rest of the season?
You can't do loan deals now, can you?
Tierney.
I don't know.
Tierney.
Yeah, he's back. He's just get injured anyway.
It's just an interesting sub. What time is it?
Couple
by
of
the way?
minutes.
3 minutes past. 4 minutes past.
1 minute to go.
Fuck.
Come on, boys. What? No, don't tell me it's a free. No, don't tell me nothing like that.
No.
Can't be asked with certain bullshit.
Don't
like
even
that.
blow the whistle and say anything.
Because sometimes you can't tell. It looked like the way they went made it look like it's gonna be tight, but you don't know. Arsenal just over exuberantly appeal for everything.
Look at all this recycling. Come on, win it off him. Send him back. Send him goal kick. Yes, let's go.
See the difference between Rice. Plays it in front of Rice as well, so you
Has to run this way, yeah. Are you concerned about Euro? Looks like he got off injured again.
go on.
Good
Well
defending,
played,
Heaven.
lad.
Go on.
Right,
Heaven's door was closed. What?
right, get it out. Let Mazat have something to eat. Get it out.
Heaven.
Ref, blow the whistle.
What's happened then? So it's not a pen.
Huh?
Can't go this far back,
Fast
surely.
here, innit? Anyone had a date before?
I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest.
Serious?
Yeah, they don't usually go well. Yeah, fuck's sake.
Oh my days.
Records in trouble. Always felt like if they scored, we'll concede again.
That is a strike, by the way.
He hit that well, didn't he? But let's see how much space he has outside the box.
That's a strike.
Great goal. Ball watching though, look. Yep.
Yeah. Finish that though.
Yeah.
It's a finish.
Great goal.
Ah.
I think we'll score again.
Think so.
I think so, yeah.
I hope so.
Here we go. Do you want your water?
I got this.
No.
Sure, yeah. Do you want
No, you can.
that? No, Ronaldo.
There we go,
I'm
Mazza.
on, man.
There you go.
Them missed chances now, innit?
Yep. Oh,
Ooh.
that's why.
It comes off his head onto his arms, doesn't it? Is it Collier for Ericsson?
Please for Ericsson. Yes. Oh, I wanted Obi for Ericsson.
Bit of legs in the middle. Hoyland.
No.
Hoyland on. Who else is he taking off then? Xerxen.
Obi doesn't come on now. Or does he? And for who?
Come on, United. 15 minutes.
Yeah. "15 minutes to survive."
You're nervous now.
Yep.
Now it's all about that record now, isn't it? Not Collier.
I'm gonna have to like fucking bolt it as well as soon as this game ends. If I'm gonna make my car.
We're on time. Come on, United.
Well, we've had the better chances. Let's see if we can get another one.
Kevin?
Ooh.
Good ball in.
Oh my
Oh
days!
my
It's a great
days.
ball from Garnacho.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he didn't get anything. He didn't get any power on it, did he? This guy did it.
Ref, can you not give a yellow for that, please?
Okay, no man. Might as well put an Arsenal kit on Anthony Taylor at this point.
Some people are complaining that we didn't make subs earlier.
Ah, lovely.
Got to know your players though. Why is he playing
No,
that
that's
to
for
delete?
delete.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought it was delete.
You've got to know your players.
Yeah, I was like, to be fair, could probably got the same threat.
Ooh, Bruno threatening.
Nice.
Come on, United.
You're actually playing good football, boys. It's actually a game.
He's definitely stepped up in the second half, United. I still think that was a silly goal to concede. As good as a strike it was, it should have been closed down a lot more. Come on.
Thing is, records are meant to be broken, innit? There it is. Since 1984.
No losses, 33 draws, 355 wins. That's ridiculous, though, isn't it? It's a good record.
Fuck off, not to these.
Oh no. Take your time.
If there's ever going to be a team Yeah, it's probably one of United's worst teams since '84.
Well, we beat them, didn't we? On was it the 49-game invincible run that they were on?
Yeah, yeah.
And then we beat them on the 50th.
We took it off them, yeah.
Fucking dirtiest game of football you've ever seen.
If there's any life left to be sucked out of us, it's that record going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do with Obi. We could do with Obi. Seriously, I don't think Hoyland's going to get a chance.
I don't think Obi's coming on now. With Amarim's track record, he doesn't really trust youngsters either.
This is his old team, though, man. It's not the same thing. Like,
I think this is the front three that ends
you
it.
score against your old team.
He must be chomping to get at the bit to get on, though, won't he? You know, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
but who can you even bring on now?
I can't see where he comes on.
You can't take anyone off now for him.
I was screaming for... You don't know, man.
I was getting ready to send some nice messages to
I
my
was
Arsenal supporters.
I was writing pure tweets in my head then.
Oh, about to say, who's that for?
10 minutes. Come on, United.
We can get back in this. We get back in this. We can win this. You're in a bit of a...
Just pass
I
it
was
back.
about to
That was
say,
a weird ass pass to do that.
It was strange, innit?
Yeah.
He plays against us sometimes, isn't it? How's that not a foul?
Referee
How's
right in
that
front
not
of
a
him,
foul?
you stupid prick.
oh my gosh.
It's a fucking
a
foul, man!
My gosh. I don't know how he didn't go.
He almost parried that in his own net as well.
How did he not go across
That all
goal?
started from
Was he
fucking
offside?
Onana's bad fucking passing decision at the beginning.
He wasn't even offside, you know. And he is right over there, though. You can't, it's not easy to go across goal from there. Unless you talk about crossing it. That good old back post set play again. So they can get men free.
Garnacho for Obi.
No, he's not going to do that because he's a winger, isn't he? He's not going to put...
No,
Obi's not coming on now. Like, it would make no
Yeah,
sense.
it's not happening.
Like,
It
who
would
does
have
he
been
come
for
for?
Xerxes. Right. Can you find him? Can you make a good enough run that you can find it? Where are you going?
Behind a red shirt.
One more.
Well played.
Well done, well done, well done. Bruno's doing well. Playing just like a captain should do. What are you doing holding him again? No, that's nothing. Trying to get your card again.
Come on.
Get up! Get up!
Oh,
That's hard.
Let's see what happens. No.
No, I don't know.
No.
Say about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
We had obviously the.
Oh, Hoyland!
He was never gonna score, man. He was never gonna score.
Oh my days! No. That's taking the mick now. He should be subbed off now. Like, sub him off for Obi now.
I just need to see it again.
If they... Listen. That's taking the mick. Why is he not shoot?
I thought he'd shoot first time, innit?
What are you messing about for?
I can't understand what he's done there.
Look at that first touch. Is dead. Oh my days.
Brings it more
and now you're taking your time like you got time. You ain't got time.
Just put your foot through it straight away, lad.
Oh my gosh, you haven't got time.
And Arsenal got down the other end and nearly scored.
That touch should have been to the left of him, so he could never get on it, and then he hits it across goal. It's a goal.
Well played.
It's not bad, Heaven.
Heaven did well there against Martinelli. Fair play. Heaven shouting the United fans to get roaring. Nice.
No, man.
Make sure you never welcome back to the Emirates. Good lad.
Heaven for the Red Devils, and someone mentioned that.
Yeah.
It's been a better game. I want to see Highland be a bit better than this. So, Highland, man. Ah. Right. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Go on.
One more. Go. Someone move.
Wide. Give him an option.
Take it over. Play. There you go. Across. Finish. Oh my days, man. How? How have you not touched it? Boys, we're playing.
Looks like good.
Great ball by Collier in. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, he saved it. Did he save it?
Yeah, I think so.
Gabriel got a touch. Good. Do you know what? That's sometimes you got to give the defender credit. Great defending.
And he tried to go right, then go left again as well. Good ball.
The battery's going on this iPad, lads. 10% left. Might last everything.
Oh, we got it. We actually had the best chances so far this game.
We've had enough, haven't we?
Yeah. Come on, Highland.
Oh,
one more touch. Touch it off for him again. Heaven.
It hit his hand.
See him was offside.
Got 5 minutes to go.
Would you reckon? I'd say, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes, and then my arse is falling out. Okay.
Highland's getting a lot of stick in the chat.
That second one was not bad defending, to be fair. It's the first one. He just
one,
wasted time
like
now. What's he wasting time for? Love it. Put him in. No, never was in anyway, but let's go. Go, Nacho, take him.
Oh, nice.
One more.
Pass the ball.
Respectfully. Oh, fucking hell. You'd be pissed if you were Garnacho now.
Well done. That was lucky, though.
Well done, Evan.
You gambled, didn't
Yeah,
you? Did
I thought, let me just go for this one.
Did the Casemiro usually does it.
That slider.
Probably a day earlier, innit?
Day later.
Casemiro's great for your highlight reel, man. He does it like, do you know them old school like FIFA adverts.
Yeah.
The ones where it's like they got like
Like
Ronaldinho,
robotics,
and you
yeah.
just got like defenders just slide in next to it, just to make it look like was the Joga Benito thing.
Yeah.
Where the defenders like sliding so early, so you can just skip past him, just for the ad, innit?
Yeah.
Where's he going?
Nowhere.
As long as it's over there, I'm not asked.
Yeah.
Right, come on now, United. Hit him on the break.
Well done, boys. Turn.
Ooh.
All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Lindelof
What are these
had a
guys
decent
doing?
outing.
Nothing.
Second half, bro.
What are we playing
What
at?
am I watching?
United playing football now. Like we got
Wide, look.
Playing. Oh my days. Garnacho.
Oh.
Play him.
To be fair, yeah, he's been greedy there, but he's one of those where like it's Collier on the left wing. I don't know how.
Yeah, but
Like it's one of them where like he should pass it, but then I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Collier.
If that's Bruno.
I'm not sure what Collier's then gonna do in that scenario. Do you know what I mean?
You see
You
the
might
bit,
take it out, cross it
but
across the
Garnacho
ball.
had a similar instance earlier on and passed it to Bruno, and Bruno lost the ball, so you don't know if
Yeah,
that's
but-
playing
yeah.
through his head.
But did he come so close to him and then pass it? You got to play it a bit earlier.
No, like we expected Arsenal to really do us today, and there were 4 minutes left and stuff. But we've gone toe to toe with a team that has so many points ahead of us.
Yeah, we've actually looked good. We've
We've
actually looked a better team.
We've second
definitely
half,
been a better team.
but second half had far better, clearer chances.
I'm trying to remember them all, but my gosh, Garnacho,
Mazraoui, Xerxes,
the back flip.
Højlund
just got through, slow to finish it. And then after they just the one that just went wide as well.
Yeah.
Just before Højlund didn't score his. Oh, come on then, come on!
Bro, get
You
running,
can get
bro.
that. He's gonna get scared.
I did well there, Gabriel. Fucking hell, lad. Alright, we're in trouble here. Shit.
Oh. No,
Shit.
fuck off. No.
What's he doing?
Oh my!
Why is he always parrying the ball out there like that? What's wrong with Ronaldo?
Missed that. I can't believe
How's
he
he
missed
missed that? I'll argue about Onana.
What's he doing?
How's
He
missed
set that up for that. Is it a good save or is it a bad parry?
No, listen. He's offside, I think, anyway. What?
He's missed the whole target.
He's offside anyway, but
Is that good defending, keeping, or what?
no.
What should he have done?
Held it. Wasn't that hard a shot? I don't understand.
I don't know.
He can never hold the ball.
Probably should have. Put him in. Wide. There you go.
It looked offside there, no.
No.
Can anyone get the XG stats or something?
Oh my God.
We should be up there.
Oh my God.
No, man.
Dallo, well done, lad. Thank you. Oh.
Højlund's getting pure shit in it.
That's not too bad.
Full balls tackle man. I'm pre-ordering All My Days, a Nathan Ellington novel.
Take him. Love that Garnacho. Keep it on though. Oh,
well
one
played.
more.
Go on.
Don't you dare.
Go on!
Oh my days!
Fucking hell, that is right.
Oh no!
How's that not
Oh my! Sorry guys. Oh my gosh! How did that not go in? How did that not go in?
What a second half performance from Raya.
How did that not go in?
Don't know where my phone's gone.
I don't even know what happened then.
Something.
The ball was just
I heard
fucking
something move
everywhere. Jesus.
There.
Garnacho again though.
How did he not score? Garnacho down the right, yeah?
But down the right.
Get him down the right all day long.
All My Days, Nathan.
I did it again as well. I didn't even realise.
Ray's got to get man of the match here. He's kept Arsenal in the game.
We're the better team, 100%. especially second half. First half it was them, but second half.
You know, I know he's been a bit indecisive, made the wrong decisions
a few times
up front, but Garnacho's had a good game, you know.
What a save!
Oh, what a, you know.
Yeah, straight at him, but did what he needed to do, innit?
He had to do that.
Go up so fast, fucking hell!
Quick.
He was
The second bit was more
going
impressive.
so fast, didn't it?
The second was a hard
And it wasn't the actual
running
save
so
he did.
fast.
It was how quickly he got up.
and how he quickly got back.
What the fuck's this shit?
It's an ad.
Don't even bother.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, now records intact.
Manchester United retain their 41-year-old record of leading at half-time and not losing a game. Second half, Manchester United were by far the better team, and we should have won it, Nathan Ellington.
Big time. That's so many clear-cut chances. It surprised me. Exactly what I was saying. I thought he was going to not do this well, and we've come and been surprised. And United, definitely the team that looked like they should have won by at least 2 or 3. I can't believe I'm saying that against Arsenal.
I know, yeah.
Listen, I'll say my quick thoughts about today. I couldn't believe I was going to come away from today's game upset we didn't win.
Can't believe
It's a 1-1 result
it,
against teams in opposite sides of the spectrum, different runs of form, and I'm actually disappointed. But I'm not going to lie to you, that second half especially is the best I can remember us playing in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
So how comes we can do that then? Now?
I don't know.
With them players.
We'll talk about it in the review.
That in the review.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, thanks everyone who's been watching. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Ronaldo.
Records still intact.
And all the records still intact. We'll stay along and the review on this channel. On this stream even.
On this
Sorry, another United channel. Someone. Yeah, keep it on this. See you soon.